Lying down.
That was... Oh my god.
She meant that.
God. You gotta hold it in.
No, back on the camera, Siobhan. How do you tell you?
I'm so sorry. That was brilliant.
It was so good.
Fucking hell.
That thing goes.
Can I eat this tortilla?
Yeah. And just one tortilla.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love just a plain tortilla.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
PKTA peach like neurodivergent food, isn't it?
I couldn't agree more. That's the whole base.
I'm so
I was going to say.
Amazing.
I felt that.
It resonated.
I think the studio shook.
Yeah.
That was, so for podcast listeners, go enjoy that over on YouTube. That's a little special one for everybody. Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragonborn Industries, a Starfinder podcast. We're on episode 85, guys, and I am joined by my friends around the table. Would you guys fancy doing like a little introduction to yourselves and your characters? Because we've not actually done that, and also it gives me a chance to rip out a soundbite later for the podcast. So, hi, I'm Ian the Dragonborn Bard, and I'll be your games master for this, Orion's Hope, our Starfinder Actual Play campaign, here on the Dragonborn Industries channels. And we'll start over here.
So, I play Kaz Umbra, who's a... What? I'm doing that. So you want me as a person?
Yeah, say hi, I'm Jack.
Hello.
Hi, Jack.
Am I talking about my character or just me?
Do so I can rip the audio and read you the podcast intros.
Fair enough, alright. My name's Jack Cred. I play on the Dragonborn Industries podcast. I haven't. I'll tell you what, it feels fucking weird to say this.
Got a middle name as well, Jack?
Take 4. Anthony. It's not Anthony, is it?
That is one of them.
Yeah, I was right. I do listen.
I do have a second one. It's fucking boring.
David.
No.
John.
AJ.
Bang on the money, there we go.
AJ.
Your new name is
Do
AJ.
not call me AJ, that sounds awful.
Do not call me AJ.
It does not suit me whatsoever.
Take 5.
My name is Jack. I play Kaz Umbra on the Dragonborn Industries podcast, and he is a Struxian nanocyte.
Thank you very much. Let's move over to our wonderful...
Hi, I'm Stephanie Randallson, and I play...
Your middle name, AJ.
Stephanie
AJ
Hi,
Randallson.
I'm Stephanie AJ Randallson, and I play TJ Squeakerson, a Stokey Envoy on the Dragonborn Industries Orion Hope, a Starfinder podcast.
Lovely, thank you very much. James.
I'm James Paul Correnti.
Full name.
Please don't call me JPC. I play Pez, the mechanic goblin, who's accompanied by her friend Bear, which is their drone.
Oh. And last but not least, this is the first time you'll have done this. And there's no pressure. You've literally heard these guys mess it up, and I can't use it, so it's fine. But if you'd like to tell us who you are and who you play, please.
Hi, I'm Siobhan Ashling Erdley. You may call me SAS.
Because who dares win?
Yes.
I play J-UN1, or affectionately known as Juniper, or Judy, an android Solarian.
Thank you very much. And like, obviously for podcast listeners out there as well, who don't necessarily get to see the rotating artwork of your characters, which obviously now it's been updated, and we also have Junie on there as well. Let's have a little like description about what your characters actually look like. I'm actually going to jump back over to Siobhan, middle name Erdley.
Ashling.
Can't believe you forgot already.
Well,
Rude.
Yeah, I did. I was thinking Ashling B.
It is Ashling
Because
B.
obviously the Irish connection.
yeah.
But then I was like, oh,
How long were you
probably
doing
racist
that?
if I just automatically assumed every Irish woman's called Ashling. So,
Ashlinga.
Ashlinga.
So it's not Ashling.
Ashling.
It's not Ashleen, it's Ashling.
Oh, okay.
AISLING.
Fair enough.
Ashling.
It's an Irish.
And what's your national insurance number?
JX.
Mine starts with a J.
I think most of them do, don't they? Or is it just
Nope.
No.
fascinating?
E for me.
Really? Wow.
Sexually or
This is where like P as something for my fucking number is like, oh yeah, you're a twat, or something like that. It's just like,
Piece
oh
of
yeah, we
piece
can
of
just tell he's a fucking twat. We put a
right,
PA on the front, you know.
You feeling alright?
I don't know.
Welcome to Jack's intervention.
But yeah, so
Yes.
what does Junie look like?
Junie looks like an android.
Say no more.
Yeah, she has. She's got like quite pale purple skin that's got kind of circuitry, kind of cobwebbing in places. That makes sense. And has like a lovely freckly light kind of situation over her nose. She's wearing underneath her really cool transparent yellow coat her steward's colours. That it's not like an official uniform, but it's the navy and gold of the stewards. She has really cool white, well, kind of like translucent hair that kind of goes in between like a purpley, pinky tones, much like an oil slick. She's got really cool eyes. They're like purple that sparkle.
And this is like our most recent addition to the crew. This is our steward liaison. Now that the crew have been through one hell of a journey, being teamed up with Dynatech, working for Dynatech, and now getting to the point where actually it turns out Dynatech bad, guys. Dynatech may be breaking laws in the pact. The stewards now want somebody on site with you at all times as you look to take down their CEO. Let's move over to Pez and what Pez looks like.
Yeah, Pez is a Yellen.
He's a yellow!
Oh, he's a yellow.
Oh, yellow belly. He's a young goblin who is primarily yellow. You very much don't know if he has hair or not, because he keeps on sort of his headgear all the time, which is very much almost like a VR system, because he's very heavily into vid gaming, which is his profession. Other than that, he wears just a sort of standard, almost like power armor-esque, so kind of adds a bit more bulk to what would normally be a frail goblin body. So he's actually able to carry around his backpack and accessories that he needs to help Bear recover from battles and things like that. And Bear, Pez's drone, is essentially a robotic German Shepherd that has an artillery laser hidden in the body.
Very, very cool. We move over to our envoy.
Hello. TJ Squeakerson is a little Hostoki, which is essentially a hamster man. He is sandy coloured and a little less rotund than he used to be, dressed in a very fine business suit with resin plating kind of inbuilt with this very fine little pinstripe and the Starfinder symbol embroidered on the lapels. He used to carry a briefcase, but now he carries a microphone because obviously, but yeah. And he's the hottest Hostoki in town.
Nice. Which leaves us with Kaz the Horse Umbra.
Indeed. Can I explain my character now? Is that what I did? I'm joking.
I got slapped again then, didn't I?
Emotionally.
Wow. All right, crack on, mate.
I play Kaz, who is a Strix. Who knows at this point? And Strix do typically tend to have wings. Kaz does not, due to many past traumas, including pain therapy and all sorts of just abandonment. He's been through a lot. But currently he is sporting a lot of cybernetics that he's installed himself. One of which wasn't installed by himself, and that is on his legs. So they're not like the sort of the bowed legs you would typically see on Strix, but looks very drow, because he was made to be that way. Currently wearing sort of like quite a leathery black overcoat with some very form-fitting armour, and typically you can't see weapons on him because he creates them with his nanites.
And there we go, we
He's got a
have...
weird chin.
It has been said.
I wasn't going to describe it, but this character, I just want it to be like Quagmire's chin.
Just gigantic shit.
So that's our crew and our cast, and we are, as I said in one of the Drift debriefs recently, this is going into the penultimate story arc.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whichever way round you guys end up doing the next series of events, the next missions, the next whatever happens, wherever the dice take us, wherever you take us, and we go on this journey together, this is the penultimate story arc. And it's been a wild ride thinking that we've got to this point. Like 85 episodes, I think, is one thing. getting close to realising we probably will breach 100, which is quite impressive. So we should probably do something for the 100th episode. God knows what yet. We'll have to have a little mind map, because I don't think you can say brainstorm anymore. I said it though, didn't I?
Nailed it.
Is that thing, like, I'm sure I heard that, Luke.
I heard that a while ago. Yeah, I don't
That's
know
quite
why.
an old one, that one.
Yeah, but people
can't
still
remember
say
why.
it, right?
Yeah.
People still say brainstorm, right? Yeah. I'm not going to get cancelled. Imagine if that's what got us cancelled. Not the horrendous stuff I sometimes blurt out in my like
but
intrusive thoughts, but like because I said brainstorm.
Did it again!
Get
They're
a
not
little
cool.
jar.
I mean, call in, comment, do something. I don't know.
Cool now.
They're not better. If you explain to me why it's wrong, I'll stop doing it. Is that the way to approach this?
I'm sure. Why not?
There's a possibility.
Probably stop digging now.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me why I'm wrong, and I might stop.
I'm sorry you feel I need to apologise. That's the worst kind of person, right?
Oh, that's
Somebody who,
Orion.
like, oh, yeah, it's definitely in game. I'm like, no, fuck you. Like, you're dead.
Yeah.
But like people who are just like, I'm sorry you feel I owe you an apology.
Yeah,
That kind
no.
of bullshit
I hate that. No.
fucking annoys me. Really annoys me. What annoys you, Jack? So many things.
Where do I fucking start? Christ. I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. What annoys me?
Probably grinds your gears.
What grinds my gears? When people are in the middle of the shopping aisle with a trolley.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Okay.
Just move to
Weird direction
I'm sorry.
change.
Move to one side.
Yeah.
Like, if you're looking at one side of an aisle at a time, move your trolley to that side. Have a little look. Don't just go drag it behind you like some fucking
What's
moron.
the side?
Yeah,
Like,
they're just like one arm. You're just looking one side, but the trolley's like pointing the other way.
because I imagine for you,
Sorry, I'm not really passionate about that.
It looks like it's dry.
but like for you, I imagine shopping's
listening.
quite a
Active
functional
listening.
thing. Is that shopping a functional thing for you? You don't go around and enjoy it because it's like, you know, a safe space away from home you feel comfortable in.
So it's purely functional, mate. Just
Yeah,
gotta
I
do what you
enjoy
gotta do, innit?
shopping.
Yeah.
I do. What grinds your gears?
Depends on company.
So many things.
Yeah.
I have a lot of rage inside me.
Me too.
I have a lot.
That's what I'm my kids.
I have a real problem with injustice.
Yeah.
And so if I feel that not even myself, but someone else has been wronged, I get very passionate about
Defense
it.
mode engages and that's
Oh,
it.
yeah. But other than that, people blocking entrances and exits to public access places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for example, at the train station, when they stand right in front of the gate where
James.
you're trying to get out. James's train etiquette is excellent, apart from when he shouts at random women in trains.
That's how you guys know.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's that one. It's that one.
That then followed. As is usual. But yeah, no, it's...
Train etiquette 101.
But yeah, when they stand right in front of it, having a conversation, and you're like, just move slightly outside so people can get through. It's not all about you, Jen.
So for you, so this side of the table seems like just people in your way.
Just
Sorry,
people.
yeah.
It seems like a theme. Like, James, what grinds your gears?
Common courtesy, please and thank yous. Just like
People having them or not having them?
not having them. Like if you hold the door open and people just walk through, you're like back through. I'll shut the door. We'll do this again. We'll do this
Thank
again.
you.
Yeah. Just like when people ask them, they're like, "Can I just ask this?" Or they'll ask you a question. It's like, I've said it before. It's like, please, or I'll wait for them to say it. Yeah, it just really annoys me. People don't have the courtesy to say thank you or please.
Yeah, I think that's definitely an interesting thing. Like, manners. I think like one of my favourite sayings I heard somebody say was like, "Oh, manners cost you nothing; they'll get you further than petrol."
Oh god.
It was
even
something I used to
worse.
work with years and years and years ago.
Wow.
They really like to try and create new sayings and stuff, and
They shouldn't.
but that's stuck in my
I
mind.
love it.
But it kind of is true. It's a long way around it.
Yeah.
It's kind of true. But I think as well, people are so stuck in their own world sometimes.
Yeah.
I've definitely forgotten.
Yeah.
Like when somebody passes me in a car and I've let them through and they give a wave. When they don't, sometimes I'm like, all right, okay, I'll follow them home.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll get the door for you, shall I?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
But I'm not paying. Siobhan, anything grind your gears?
So many fucking things. Definitely the justice thing is a big
Yeah.
one for me. I cannot stand people eating with their mouths open.
Oh.
Oh.
Close your fucking mouth when you're near
Yeah.
me, please. I hate it. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's just the sound.
Do you have the mastication problem where like it instantly rages you when you hear somebody
Yes.
chewing?
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
just fucking stop it right now.
Which they know that one of our mods, Fluffy, constantly tells us, "Stop fucking eating on stream." We're like, "What? You fucking doing?"
Cinema etiquette has gone down. Theatre and cinema
yeah.
etiquette. Oh, shut the fuck up. Turn your phone off
Yeah.
and stop crunching.
Crunching.
Just other people's sounds.
Yeah.
Ooh. No. No. Makes me mad.
It's when people get up and like start like dancing through the aisles for like certain films.
What the fuck have you been watching? What the hell?
There was the whole thing with like the
The Minecraft one.
Yeah,
that
like
would.
the-
That's,
where they just like it will say a line and they just literally go like nuts and throw popcorn everywhere.
There's a difference between, I think, American viewers of cinema
Oh,
and
yeah.
British etiquette though there. And like, I'd quite like to experience the American cinematic thing, but I would definitely,
so.
while they're all doing that, I would sit there like, yes, this is not what we do.
unless you've gone to like a specific screening, like Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
And
Yes,
you
you
know
know
that
what
you're
you're
going
going
in,
to-
or like Minecraft, I think, had special screenings where it's like you can go apeshit in
Did
the
they?
screenings.
Because they
Yeah.
realised it's like it was going to happen.
Oh.
Yeah, and then obviously then there were like screenings for people who didn't want that. Like,
But I do love with cinema etiquette is that we do have baby and mum viewings and people with sensory needs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
who-
sensory screenings.
Yeah.
Oh, I adore that. So it's better than going to the cinema with regular everyday people, because you are, for some reason, like I think everybody who is somewhat neurodivergent and you sit in that room and like, we all have social anxieties as it is, and I definitely fucking do. So me leaving the house and doing anything is something special. But like, go to like, especially like I remember like the kids or like the baby mum ones or the sensory ones, and you kind of know what you're in for. And you're like, it's fine. I'm like, you know what to expect, so you don't get annoyed at the sounds of other people, because it's like, this is allowed right now, and
It's just
this
that
is
it's-
supposed to be like
It's
this.
so unpredictable, and I think everyone's got worse. Like in Barbie, it was this guy who was in front of me, and he was on his phone watching MMA fighting. Specifically during, the whole speech where America Ferrera's like being like, it's really hard to be a woman, and there's this man sat in front of me watching a fucking MMA fight while I'm trying to enjoy my nice Barbie movie, and I couldn't help but be like,
Wow.
Excuse me, I think you might want to watch this.
oh, I need, and I don't usually, I don't like confrontation, but I was this close with it.
So do you think they were there because they sort of went, all right, fine, I'll go to this film with you, but I'm not going to watch it? Well,
It was 3 boys. I say boys because they were like uni students, I think. They were like 3, and they came into like they were in a group together. I was like, oh, that's lovely.
it's weird.
3 young men coming to see the Barbie movie. This is great. And then one of them was on the fucking phone. Yeah.
That's what I think.
That feels like it's like performative, like
yeah.
so you can be like, oh yeah, no, I definitely saw the Barbie movie.
Oh, and then watch.
really changed me.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
didn't
think
really
that's-
watch it though.
I think it's the other way. That I think they probably went there and went, yeah, I just sat and watched MMA throughout the whole thing. Alpha male.
Either way,
It's cringy either way.
Yeah.
It's
It
quite
was.
awful. And there you go. That's what
Fantastic.
grinds our cast gears. We should probably crack on with some advertising.
Oh.
I know. This sometimes I think should be the podcast.
Yeah.
It's just like we should just sit around and just chat shit and see how long it takes to get cancelled. Like, especially because I want to like try out the people turn up with jokes and trying not to laugh and do that kind of thing as well. I think that'd be quite fun to do. But time, eh?
Yes.
She ticketh on.
It is a fickle.
She does tick on. Steph, I'm going to hand straight over to you then to talk about.
Warrior Prince 3D. So as you know, I've been on a bit of a manhunt for a specific man. I know, James. I know. I've been hunting for DCI Gene Poach. He has gone missing of late. We've not seen him on ad reads for a while. And I've just been a bit concerned about his safety. And well, today I had a breakthrough. I've been laying a trap. I've been talking about Warrior Prince 3D a lot and sharing, as other people have, Richard's Warrior Prince specials on his Instagram, which change fortnightly at Warrior Prince 3D. And today, I got some snaps of the man, the myth, the legend. There he is. I did kind of get him in his home. He wasn't too happy. He did try and attack me, and he kept trying to tell me that he wasn't DCI Gene Poach. But I think you'll agree that this is definitely him, and so I think we're really close to to getting him, guys. I think he's nearly there, because you just know that, look at that face. That is a face that loves www.warriorprince3d.etsy.com. And I tried to tell him that if he used the permanent and exclusive code to the stars, he could get 15% off his order. And if he just spent 20 quid or more, then he could get a free 3D printed Starfinder badge, which you guys can do too. And, you know, the more you do that, the more chance we've got of getting Jean back on the podcast. So thank you, Warrior Prince 3D, and we're gonna get you, Jean.
I think
Those photos are amazing.
It's the toothbrush one.
The toothbrush one,
yeah. All the others. It's
I
the
love the
toothbrush
mug as well. They're all fantastic. The commitment to this bit, Steph, is beyond what you ever need to do.
went home because I was like, I have to get the shit done today. I had a phone assessment for ADHD this afternoon that I'd gone home specifically for, forgot about, got in full drag, and then was like, oh shit.
Here we go again.
So I was on the phone to this woman, just full Jean Poach, like poor Ma. And she's like, yeah, so why are you looking for a referral? Which we'll talk about, like, your symptoms and what we can do to support you in the meantime. I'm like, yeah, so actually I really struggle with just
Bastards.
full Jean.
I'm in character right now. Thank you so much, Steph, and thank you to Warrior Prince 3D for always coming in clutch with those amazing
Hell yeah.
prints. While you're also out there spending some money, go check out Roll and Play Press. They have these amazing toolkits you can find on their website, rollandplaypress.com, where we have an affiliate code, Dragonborn10, which you can use at checkout to get 10% off your purchases. Also, during this stream, we will be using music from Syrinscape and also from Epidemic Sounds. I mentioned this because Syrinscape were really kind. They reached out to us and they allowed us to have access to a lot of their soundboards. So we're going to be trying to use those a lot more in the upcoming story arc, see how we kind of get on with them. And hopefully it's something that you guys can check out as well. For all of your games at home, they offer soundboards and tons of different sound effects, from like one-shot things like laser blasts or swords clashing for both fantasy games or sci-fi games. Or you can do if you're playing like an adventure path, that adventure path is probably designed on Syrinscape, so you can just go between each bit of the story. Like, right, now we're here, and they've got whole soundscapes for each bit of the book. It's absolutely incredible. Check them out at Syrinscape.com. I'm going to throw it to Jack now.
If you would love to support us, you can go to dragonbornindustries.com to purchase some merch, where there are Dynatech mugs, there are some t-shirts from both this campaign, Starfinder, and also the Bloodpunk campaign. There are also still some dice that Ian has personally made and handcrafted. Go check those out, they're very awesome. So if you want something physical and be able to support us in the meantime, you can go to dragonbornindustries.com to get some merch.
Thank you very much. Otherwise, let's throw over to James to talk about Twitch Prime.
Yeah, if you're watching probably on Twitch, don't forget you can support us by using Twitch Prime Sub, which is free if you've got an Amazon Prime subscription. It helps us grow. You do need to renew it every month. With that, or if you're watching on YouTube, catching up, you can hit the join button as part of our, I forgot what it's called
YouTube
now.
members.
That's it, YouTube members. It unlocks exclusive content and perks, and it helps support Dragonborn Industries. While you're at it, wherever you're getting your podcasts or on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind dropping us a comment or a review or a rating, it helps us grow, helps the algorithm show that we're out there, and it gets us out to more people. Sorry, my voice is finally breaking.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Pinocchio.
While you're at it, we've also got a Discord community where all the fans can come together, chat, share ideas, connect. We've got some people who are sharing their amazing fan art as well as different things. Nice dice tower. It's just a great way that you can talk to other people who are into the same sort of things like TTRPGs, creating art, Pokemon. Just make sure you can join, and it's in all of our links in all of the description. So why not go over there and hang out and talk to some like-minded people and show your support to us. So thank you very much.
There we go. Otherwise, Gals and Pals, anything going on?
Gals and Pals will be putting out their first online campaign on the 26th of September at Gals and Pals on Twitch, and then on VOD on YouTube. All sessions until November are currently booked out at Happy Piranha, but we will be having some games available via Start Playing. More news on that to follow. Christmas will be being able to be booked hopefully fairly soon because we've nearly got that one locked down. And yeah, we're having regular hangs now, regular meetups, and you can follow us at Gals and Pals on Instagram. Come join our Discord, have a chat, meet like-minded people, play games, have good times.
Excellent. Otherwise, I think we should probably jump into tonight's episode of our Starfinder campaign. I need to get used to this, to be honest. I'm already like, oh crap, which one was it that I was looking at for space travel? But there you go. That's all fights. I'll find that in a bit. I had one set up, ready to go, but then I was like, oh, that's inside the space station. And like literally in my panic just now, I was like, oh, that's not inside your own spaceship. So I fucked it already, haven't I?
Cancel stream. Done. We're finished.
Let's put on some epidemic music while we wait. Sorry. Everything's going to be okay, guys. Because we're going to hand out some hero points from dungeon tokens. So, obviously, these are your hero points. You can spend them on a d20 roll of your own, rather than regular cred sticks, which obviously you can use on any d20 roll. These, again, from dungeon tokens, just like Gals and Pals, for the other links to things like Syrinscape, link is in the description below on YouTube. Do you remember, these need to be used up by the end of the session, so if you have a naff roll, or you think that you want to re-roll and try again, it's a good chance to use them. Otherwise... Because I've had to put music on, mods, do let us know if it goes nuts.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
Yeah, that's in here. Let's go. What's funny is it's not actually showing up in that particular media pool.
It's over 9,000.
Sounds like a Goonies music.
Let's bring that down.
It's all that synth.
It's weird because I've got to get like used to like the new setup, which is interesting. Right. Having made contact with their new Starfinder liaison officer, J-UN1, or Junie, having met over the delicious sounds of blaster fire in an unfortunate ooze accident, our crew take to the stars once more and begin their journey from Skydock and Verces. And we jump straight into it today as we watch the Hope pulling away from Skydock and its rotating rings and docking spikes as it begins to plot a course for their next mission, potentially to Triaxus, the Dragon homeworld, where the coordinates left for Zek and Zara tell them to meet the architect and the true benefactor of the secret goings-on at Keydale. I hand over to you, the players, as we begin getting comfortable with Orion's Hope once more. What would you like to do?
Coffee's all round.
Yes.
So I'll make everyone a cup of coffee. Got my latte art I'm practicing now. One for everyone.
Sit on this newly recessed couch. Yeah.
I love it. Let's put the disco ball on as well. Wow.
Colours and lights.
I love it. It's amazing. So, Dragon Planet, eh?
Yes, quite. Do we know how long the journey's going to be? System?
Steve. He has a name.
System.
Steve, darling.
Steve.
Could you please tell us how long the journey is to Triaxus?
Yeah, if you're piloting, James, could you roll me a d6? So in-system travel, so for you, Siobhan, who are new to this, travelling in the system, you use your regular thrusters, you can't really go into the drift or anything, but it's always 1d6 plus 2 days.
Cool.
5.
So 5 on the dice?
Yeah.
7 days total. Now you had this from Absalom going out to Verces, and this could be because like one planet's now over here in its orbit, another one's over here, but you then plot a course, knowing full well that you've got quite a bit of travel to do. So in terms of the actual map of the pack systems, again for you to see, it's in the front of pretty much all books. Where you guys have met is actually here on this planet, and you are heading potentially towards Triaxus, which is 1, 2, 3 planets away plus an asteroid belt. So it's probably now with 7 days travel in this system on the other side of the sun. As for the rest of it, the packed boards themselves for you, Siobhan, are made up of, I think it's 9 planets. We should double check. 1, 2, 4, 11 planets if you include the Eodari. The Eodari is a capital ship, a living vessel where the Kasatha joined orbit when they immigrated from their own systems. Triaxus is the dragon homeworld. It is home to ancient races, but also things people like the Vethrani. There's many different people there, but you do have to travel from Verces across past the Eodari, past the Diaspora, this asteroid belt, past Eox, the planet of living undead, and then to Triaxus. So it is going to take you 7 days worth of travel. Could I also ask, who wants it? Who wants to roll a dice?
For why?
Do you want me to do it?
Sure. Why not?
See it in your
Do you
eyes.
want
What? Yeah.
I'd like a D8, please.
Okay. Let's do it. Alright. A 2.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's really good for us, you know?
Okay.
So I think Steve, your current AI pops up. It's like, yes, it should take approximately 7 days. Triaxus appears to be on the apogee of our orbit currently from Verces, going past other planets within this system.
Thank you, Steve.
Anything happening on the first day of travel?
Do I have a bed?
Yes, you have a pick of the empty beds over to here.
Any top bunks going?
Where is everyone sleeping?
I don't think I can reach top bunk, so
No. I've definitely got a bottom bunk, which is, I think TJ's probably got 2 bunks by this point of just stuff.
I think I'll probably a top bunk. I think.
Yeah.
Well, there's
There's top bunk then,
There's a
yes.
top bunk.
Excellent.
all yours.
Wait, how come she doesn't have to sleep in the airlock?
Because she's a steward.
You can't possibly do that to a
Couldn't
steward.
put a steward in the airlock.
Are you a steward, Pez? No, I didn't think so.
I'm a data jockey. You just see him like kind of.
Oh.
I think obviously this is like the first travel you're making now without Roos, without Sylph. So actually, there are these 6 bunks, and for the vast majority now of your travels between systems, 5 of those have been full. And now for the first time in a long time, it's seeming a bit sparse. And I don't think Roos had much in the way of possessions, nor did Sylph, because I think Sylph had the bubble, had her home back in the Law Spire, and Roos, kept everything pretty much on his person as a merc. There's still this. I mean, you tell me how you feel in terms of obviously this used to be the Zephyr Horizon. This was somebody else's ship before it. Have you got to the point where you fully acclimatized and this is now home, moving into a rental property? There's still that there's somebody else living here first. How much of that is going on? And for you, Junie, the actual so I put the ship on the table so that you can see. So there is a bridge where most of the positions sit. For anybody on podcast, I've not got this up on the map, so you'll have to go back and look at one of the other episodes, unless something happens in this episode. I'll never tell. So you have this big cargo bay and engine area at the back, or engine bay at the back. This is the living quarters here and sort of the mid-drift of the ship. Then you have this neck where there are these 6 bunks. You have, you actually have a locker per bed, and then there is essentially a weapons locker as well if people want to keep storage in there. This is where I imagine your stashes are, so on your character sheets with the Hephaestos. That's very much nice. There's a little toilet shower, so very much like, the Mandalorian ship, where he's got like that.
That's what I was thinking with the lockers,
Very much that toilet kind of shower, one room, and then that leads through into the bridge of Orion's Hope, where you can see there is a pilot seat in the front left, where Pez probably would find them most of the time, a Navicom and Science Officer station next to them. There are these 2 turrets towards the back of the ship as well, where you can go up and manual them, but these guys currently have them set, I think, to auto turrets, so they both act as one gun now.
If you were to use the weapons, you're basically shooting both weapons instead of just one.
Which you can also do from the positions here in the front, so you don't have to go up into the turret unless you manually want to. Otherwise, it is quite a homely ship. This is very much an explorer's vessel. This is not necessarily kitted out massively for combat, but it is definitely... It's screams of the Starfinder. It definitely has been either bought, purchased, whoever acquired the ship got it for the clear use of exploration. As for you guys, it's down to you how homely it looks inside at this point. Obviously you said about the reclining sofas and the disco balls, but I mean, you've had this ship long enough that I imagine you have made it your home. And I suppose on the first day of travel, our true love gave to us a full description of the interior and your sense of belonging.
One day.
But first day of travel, obviously, you can just fast forward, you can tell me what you're doing, if there's anything anybody wants to RP. Now is your opportunity before we take long rests and stuff.
I would like to pick up the holo pattern and learn Draconic.
Okay, so you need to make me an intelligence check, please.
Mm. 12.
12. I believe there's probably a mechanic for this.
Isn't it like 24 hours of study?
Mm-hmm.
Which you can definitely do over this first day. So... Oh, where was you put it? Because I want to know how long it's going to take you to learn this. If anybody else can find it before me, let me know. Sorry about this. I haven't come across a rule like this in a while where I have to deep dive. I think. Because we had this when we found the actual tablets, didn't we?
Yeah, it did say.
The only thing I can find is under culture.
It says each time you take a rank in culture, you learn to speak and read a new language.
Okay, cool. So how
Which
many
is
ranks?
why I've got so many fucking slots open.
Yeah, cool. 24 hours with a check of 12. I'm going to say you don't have it yet, but I'm going to keep it to if you can beat... I mean, what is your intelligence?
Plus 6.
Plus 6. What's your culture score?
Plus 13.
Plus 13, okay. I think if you can beat a 15 by tomorrow, then you'll have learnt Draconic.
Cool.
Sweet.
I think for role playing, you just see him kind of almost like the little, like you see in shops, the little digital price tags, but instead it's kind of words in Draconic, and he's just almost stuck them to things. So it's weapon, and it's just in Draconic, and then it flicks between the both, almost like flashcards.
So Draconic's an interesting one because it's very rune-like in nature, not like dwarves or anything or dwarven or... It's like it's got a little bit of that elvish flick to it, but it's more rune-like in nature. For you guys at the table, actually everything around the Great Wheel in the centre here is written in Draconic, based off the 5e module. But that's how I imagine Draconic looks in most systems. So, yeah, you start putting these tickers on things to be fridge, and being able to at least read it as well. And I think. Being in a sci-fi setting, having access to essentially Spoogle, to be how do you pronounce this? And it's it's very guttural, Purasco. and it's like even pronounced like really like throaty and very gravelly in nature. But definitely, it's probably not too distinct from Goblin. Realistically, Goblin's usually like a lot more kind of like what but there's still that like throaty kind of rasp to a lot of the words. So yeah, I think another successful check, and you'll have that language locked in there. So we see Pez maybe like put it on autopilot now that it's set, and you only need to check it when something, if there's like a collision on course or anything with the piloting. So anything else from anybody else?
Yeah, I think TJ is going to spend a lot of time sort of like going over like a lot of Dynatech specific footage, and he's sort of like trying to sort of make sense of some of the things that they've learned recently and things that they've now theorized. Way back when we first visited Rena Constantine, we got in her elevator and it was different from the other elevators, and there was a female voice singing in a language we did not understand. We never followed up on it, but it was mentioned a couple of times, and I would like, if possible, for TJ to maybe make some kind of check to see if he can sort of posthumously gain some information.
That was good. That was... Oh... It's close.
I know. I just threw it in as a little treat for you, Ian.
Thank you very much. I greatly appreciated it. I am going to make Cred sticks harder to get again now we're on a new story arc.
You know I don't do it for the cred, I do it because of the...
A few story arcs ago, I would have definitely Cred sticked that.
It's in the game.
Yeah, so you're essentially trying to work out what this song was.
Yeah, sort of trying to gain a bit of maybe more background information, given that the elevator was so much more lavish than other places in Dynatech, and particularly there were like, I remember there were murals and things, and I want to see if like there's anything connecting between like any sort of if there's any recognition of the language, any kind of recognition of what the murals maybe have signified.
Sounds like a culture check.
Okay.
You can now use your Packed Worlds book.
Lovely. So that is going to give me, bless you, an extra plus.
I don't know, androids could
power.
sneeze.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. That's going to be 28.
Okay.
Bless you.
If you do that one more time, you're out.
She's trying so hard.
Done another rap, you slap him again with it.
I'm still reeling from that. It was so good. I know I asked you to do it. Oh my god, that properly.
You said like go.
Oh, I said go for it.
And
like,
I did.
You would go for it like fucking. Like I will also say like I told Siobhan what I was going to play. Imagine if I just slapped the shit out of my new play live on fucking Twitch. It was like, hey, welcome in, smash.
Rage rooms.
Welcome in. There's some hazing that you need to get through first. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring up Rena's stuff. Give me a second.
Would you allow me?
Okay, it sounds like a bad roll.
No, it was 28.
Okay.
Given my theme, that I can reduce the DC by 5 when attempting a culture check to recall knowledge about corporations and their executives. Given that Rena's position is quite high.
I will take that into account.
Thank you.
And you're specifically looking up Rena, yeah?
Yes.
28. Okay. Using the infosphere, especially while you're here in the Galerion system, you definitely get, Rena Constantine. It's like a LinkedIn almost. It's like a Splinked-in. Where,
go on.
it heads up head of Defense Forces, Dynatech Industries, and that runs for like 15 years.
Okay.
I think it was. I actually can't find the number right now for how long she has been at the company, but it's pretty long. No, if I find it later, I'll let you know. But for now, I'll say 15 years that she's been at the helm of that. Is a human, but with the draconic bloodline ancestry. It's very clear, comes across, there is a picture of her in a very It's not a Dynatech uniform that her picture is.
Okay.
It's actually, make me a culture check. You're going to get the name anyway, but
Okay.
I want to know how much you know about these guys.
Can I use my Pat Wells for it or
Yeah.
name? Okay. 33.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's a Skyfire Legion uniform. This is a mercenary group that runs out of Triaxus. They are huge. They are one of the biggest mercenary guilds in the known systems. They originally formed, I believe, they were originally known as the Dragon Legion.
Oh, that's sick. And scary.
And they were like a creation of Triaxian elite mercenary groups that governed the Skyfire Mandate and offered protection to those operating outside of Pact World jurisdiction originally. The Dragon Legion itself originated before the Gap, however, served to protect the Skyfire Mandate from other dragons of Triaxus, essentially, like from the Drake clans or from other places. Essentially, that's where the first governing body came from. But then as the Pact came in after the Gap, and essentially they didn't necessarily need to war among themselves. There was a wider galaxy out there. Even though they still have some conflict, it's not anywhere near as bad. So the Skyfire Legion ended up becoming a mercenary band, and they are one of the biggest in the galaxy. They are called upon to in all different sectors. They have vast fleets from the Triaxian Navy. They are a huge arm of a massive army, essentially, that decided, well, there's no need for us to be here now that we have the Pact World's Navy, now that we have the Stewards, now that we have, all of these things that have kind of come into place, especially when, like, the Vesk first landed on Triaxus during the Silent War. They were like, right, fucking, let's get in there, but also kind of were spread far and wide. They also are just renowned for being reliable. They are one of the most elite mercenary units and armies out there, realistically. Rena was an officer within there. She was essentially a ground forces captain. She would have many missions under her belt with them, and then apparently left for a new job being Dynatech Industries. You imagine more money, a position of power within a company. It doesn't obviously state why or anything. This is literally like looking her up. But I mean, you do get the fact that like she was clearly part of like that mercenary outfit, and now the head of defense for Dynatech Industries. As for any regalia from her office and stuff like that, I think the decor itself, and 33, yeah?
It was 28 on my original roll.
28. Thank you for being honest on that one. It screams of dragons and Triaxus and Draconia kind of heraldry. The whole thing screams of pride, Give me another culture check, just because it's kind of like knowing about the culture of Triaxus at the same time and what you can pick up.
That is 32.
Yeah, so like dragons are probably like the most prideful creatures in the galaxy. They're like one of like the most like, they think they are the best. There's no getting away from that. There is a reason for that. They are very powerful mythical beings that are real, and each one lives thousands of years. But then the bloodlines kind of like cascade down, and with that does come some of that arrogance and come some of that pride. And it's not too far of a reach to think that somebody, a human with draconic bloodline ancestry, would then regalia their office or where they reside to make it kind of a professional
Yeah.
not a lair or a horde, but like it definitely screamed of like, you know, her Doshka, her best weapon was on display. There was there was very much like a lot of like red walls with this gold filigree of like dragons, different natures. Some of them like kind of like those more oriental, like long snake-like dragons. Other ones were ferocious beasts, like in like a griffin-like pose. But they were all over her office, and like her desk, I believe, was wooden as well.
Yeah.
It was not like your standard hollow desk. It was like a deep, dark wood. You know, all very kind of natural. With that, like big enough as well that you could place like Yosoki's body on.
Yeah. Casual.
And yeah, again, going up in that elevator, she had her own private elevator that then took her to her room, and there was something like elevator music singing in Draconic. 28. Yeah, I think, you know, it screams of pride, and it screams of somebody who's like, I'm of dragons.
Yeah.
I'm of, you know, blood.
Yeah.
I'm of ancient history, therefore I will do this. I don't think you get much else off anything that was in there, but everything definitely had its, like, you know, it screams of somebody who's like, I'm powerful.
Yeah.
Look at this, look at that. But you're not sure if that's a draconian trait or if that's just her.
Arena trait. Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So take that one off.
While you find the next one, Kazi, the Kaz-Umbra.
Hello. I think Kaz is not doing any research on anything, but I think he's kind of defaulting to his mechanics position on board, knowing that we're taking our first day out on the trip. He is going to just get himself invested in checking over the starship systems.
Okay.
Mechanically, doing the starship system diagnostics downtime thingy. That's what I like to call
Technical term.
it. Basically, I just spend the day sort of sorting out any redundancies in the systems.
You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Yeah.
This is a one-man ship now.
So I get to choose one of the systems.
We haven't left yet.
One of the systems on the starship. If critical damage were to be applied to that system, I can basically choose to re-roll and get that second result instead. So if you were to re-roll the critical and it would be affecting the critical, the power core, I can like roll again. I want something different, and then I get to choose which one.
Nice. And that just lasts.
Once per starship combat on the following day.
Get my arm out there, aren't I?
Okay, so it's only the following day. I thought it was a week. I was looking at something else.
God.
Fucking hell.
Can't get the engineers.
Indeed. So I'll do that for today,
Yeah.
just in case we have anything for tomorrow.
Roger.
So he's out in the sort of the rear of the ship, checking over the engines, the thrusters, the shields, making everything's working as it should, and replacing any components where things are not working properly. But very much keeping to himself, just trying to like probably compartmentalize everything that's just happened over the last day.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
How is Kaz like feeling?
Semi-frustrated at the fact that he hung around too long at Kidal. He should have known that these were typical tactics of his whole crew to slow him down.
Do you think that's like a frustration because he should have known and therefore he should have acted upon it and been like his older self? Or do you think there is some pride that he acted like a new Kaz, like a Starfinder, and like, you know, actually there are people to help here and that must come first, which is kind of how you behaved?
Yeah, I think after experiencing and seeing any of the research logs and stuff they found, stuff that the architect had personally written about each one of the crew, I think it's kind of got him slightly receding into old ways. Well, you know, if he did anything wrong or incorrectly, it was marked down and it was like corrected, perfected. And so at the minute, it's certainly feeling like I should have known that, like that was a mistake on my part. So he's very much taking it self-critical.
Yeah.
So yeah, not so much feeling the pride of doing the Starfinder way that he's been doing recently.
Fair enough.
So I think he's shutting himself away for it.
How about Junie in this first day?
I think Julie is going to approach Captain Squickerson.
Hello.
Hello, Captain Squeakerson. I was just wondering if you would be able to. I mean, I've just got my warrant here, so I was just wondering if you could give me the lowdown on everything that's happened so far. Not for any official capacity, just for me personally.
No worries.
I guess above table, you said I can show you my notes.
Yeah, no, like
so we can do it as a yeah.
I'll tell you what. Come sit on this lovely recessed couch. Put on the disco ball.
He's not wearing a tie. He's just like,
I'm married.
you're in a business, you're not going to stop him, does it? You're the worst kind of man.
He's a change to Stokey. Listen, do you have a meal of preference?
Meal? Oh, what kind of food? It's space.
And so
space food.
It depends on you know, everything is sort of, you know, up for grabs and accessible, and I'm not like so specific on the law. They're like, you can only get a root vegetable from the certain system. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about that. If you want to be like, you know, noodles, whatever. But also, like for androids, is you don't have to eat or breathe, but you can do still, which is an interesting one that you know, it doesn't specifically say you can't eat, but like you can still process this. You are still a living humanoid. So, you know, would Junie have gone down that road, or is Junie very much like that's not efficient, therefore I don't do that?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think kind of just to experience things. I think she's in that phase of her existence at the moment. Do you have spices?
We do, yes. We've got a stocked kitchen.
Here's a spoonful of cinnamon.
Eat it.
Do the challenge.
We should do
Julie, do the thing.
That's such an old trend. Come on. We don't need to revive that shit. Come on.
No, let's
because it was dangerous.
Yeah.
Was it?
They do far worse now, but let's not.
It was
I was
actually
going
really
to
like
let you
that.
guys
No, it's
do
actually
every one of the challenges, but on me, and I would just go through them.
No.
For your health.
No.
From like the ice bucket challenge right the way through to like Tide Pods and like.
No.
Because I'll do anything for subscribers. I was going to let you do it.
Yes, I have spices, Julie.
All I can think of is fucking noodles because I ate them.
Spicy noodles. Like noodles and spicy noodles.
Yes.
TJ will go and cook in the kitchen some spicy noodles.
Okay, I don't think I need to get you to make a check at this point, unless you would
Spicy
like
noodle
to.
check.
Unless you would so like to.
Yeah, he's learning.
Yeah.
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 So okay, that sounds
I'm
like.
game.
Yeah, it sounds like a survival check if it's food based.
Oh no. Oh, it's a +2.
It's not a hard check.
15.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You just had boiled water, and that comes out of the shit.
Yeah.
But I will bring you some food.
Seems like you're doing it wrong.
Oh, Steve. I'd see you try. Where's your hands, Steve?
Microwave opens. Place them in here.
But I will put on. Now, you'll have to excuse it. The editing's a little rough. This is only a first draft. But like this type, like project up from like the holodeck. The working title, Orion's Hope, A Tale of Friendship. A film by TJ Squeakerson, and it is the story of everything from taking off from Absalom Station to the planet of Aval, fighting a swarm creature, discovering Roy Orbison, the Guardian Orb. You keep seeing a random Vesk like just appear in corners that is never mentioned at any point. And then to like back to Absalom at the node, and Roos hits this giant chicken man kind of coming in, and yeah, it takes you through the whole journey so far. But I kind of like fast forward through things like, well, we can go back to the Dime Tech bit here, and this is the bit where I found out that I'd been eating my own people, and then this is the bit where I found out that my people had been turned into sort of vampire zombie things, and we had to kill them, and now this is the bit where Kaz got his kisses in. That's really important. But I will take you through a kind of rundown of what we know.
I feel like she started to take notes, and then like with the whole cannibalism situation, it's just like, yes.
We didn't know.
Are you quite okay, Captain Squeakers?
Now I'm off the beta blockers, doing great.
Good. No, thank you. That was excellent. I've never had a movie night before. So
Well, we try to be a fun crew. We need to do it again, really, and we need to do anti-gravity space karaoke. That's a great evening.
That's a callback, isn't it?
Yeah. We can do more movie nights. While you're on this ship, you are part of the crew, and we're very, very pleased to have you here.
I think this is the coziest I think I've ever been. This is a delightful ship. But I think after that, Judy kind of goes to her top bunk. Is that like a shelf kind of situation going on? Kind of like, I'm thinking very Star Trek-y.
A little bit like that, yeah. So they are definitely like more square and more practical, these bunks. And they're kind of like made to fit very much like alcoves into the walls themselves. But you can tell that they're like an after product, so like they are then built in after, and it's kind of like designed in a certain way. There would be a small shelf near the head of the bed.
Yeah.
And then there is a locker basically around the side.
Cool. And she puts a few of her things, like kind of the steward's badge, like neatly just there. Like just that's pretty much it. Just there it is. And it kind of just like settles into just to get the vibe. Yeah, I think that's all she can really do at the moment.
Anything else on the first day of travel? You guys can all take a long rest.
Yay! Confirm.
Does this just function like you get all your stuff back?
Yeah, so you won't get all of your hit points back. You will get your level back in hit points. You'll get all your stamina points back. But with Starfinder and Pathfinder 1E, you'll find that it's more a case of... all that getting shot doesn't heal overnight.
Yeah, for sure.
But you can
the
get all your
stamina
stamina
does come
back.
back, because that's all I got was stamina off. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
And throughout the night, the ship does its job, keeps on piloting. You can get up and check. You can have a lovely meal. You can enjoy noodles and run through footage. And a lot of the early footage is quite grainy, and you would expect to be like inadmissible in a court of war. But the more recent stuff is definitely usable. But it's actually more the recent stuff that you're like, you start to pick up patterns of like, well, that's not our jurisdiction. That's all definitely feeding people to their own and stuff like that. Although they don't have a sentient race established yet, the Houstoki, they are still, for a fact that like the murmurs have come through that like they are trying to get, just like the androids did at one point, recognised as an official species of the Glarion system. And if that were to happen, this would definitely be illegal, but it's not against the pact. So you're like, well, that's not really our jurisdiction. But then you start seeing things with like Kashoria, this world that they go to, where they've been smuggling back eggs of these creatures called Decimar, and they've been working on those eggs and bodies to like augment them into becoming battery silk makers of like insectoid like beings, and they are a sentient race, but they're from Aslanti space, and you're like, right, that's smuggling people from another political group's space. That could start a war. That literally is kidnapping people. So that's like, tick, that's one of the reasons they're on this. And you've already been briefed on a lot of this anyway, but you start to see things like that, and then it gets to kind of like everything that's in with the warrant, but you haven't been told about, this, what you guys mentioned last time, a dragon. And this is where, it's sort of like, you realise that like, okay, I'm here because if that's true or whatever's happening here, I need to be able to act in the moment. And that's kind of like where it all kind of comes to light with this secrecy, and like there's just like there appears to be like layers upon layers upon layers of like lies covering secrets, and it's so shrouded in its own mystery that it's like things change on a moment. And you hear about the architect and how they were like instrumental in knowing where Nimbusstein is, and they've got away. And again, it's one of those things where it's like, you being on site now it's clear to see that like these guys are always I always forget about it every
Still
week.
going.
Yeah, it'll die soon, don't worry. That's just the coffee grinder, the percolator.
Sorry, did you want another?
Oh yes.
But yeah, again, how like this one person who is supposed to be the only lead that you realistically have to where this CEO is, and they're gone, and it's like, okay, well, I need to be there to keep on top of everything that's changing constantly. But yeah, if long rests are done, and you guys, sleep if you sleep, and are you still on 4 hours, or are you like?
I think TJ is going to take the 4 hours. I think he's going to spend the other 4 just sort of sitting in the captain's chair, ruminating, and I'm going to do an H for a Stokey post, I think, in that time, because TJ's got on his little captain's area the photo of the original crew of the Zephyr Horizon.
Yeah, so we see like Captain Orion or Donna, we see Averick, this engineer, this dwarf, and then the 2 you knew of, and all these others there.
And I'm just gonna take a picture of my little console. So I've got the picture, there's like Galaxy's Best Boss mug on there. And I'm just going to take a snap of it and I'll upload it to H for Stokey with the caption, Hope Lives On.
Okay, you can make me a diplomacy check, please. You may add your expertise dice.
I can now. 37.
Oh, goddamn. If you want to roll a D100.
Okay.
37?
37.
Okay, times this by 10.
65 times 10.
650.
650. Oh!
That post does relatively well.
I've gone
And
wild.
I think there's because there's been like a few days of like nothing, and maybe something's happening back on Absalom with like the whole trying to get people going, but also now that you know of these Hastoki liaisons for the rehoming program, maybe they've been taking on some of the work and doing some stuff, but like that post does really well, and H for Hastoki gains 650 followers. 1,266
total.
Doubled your follow count.
Did.
A single post can do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Polly Pocket, eh?
It's gonna be it. I know it's gonna be it. I know it's gonna be
Mine
it.
was the Kyoka, and that was it. There'll never be anything else.
Yeah.
That's why I rely on you guys now. Please be my talent, please. Yeah, I think that you get some nice comments back and stuff like that, and there's a lot of support and a lot of people who are like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm only just hearing about this. This is such a worthy cause. Like, you guys are adorable, which kind of detracts from the point. But some people don't seem to understand.
Yeah.
But other people are like, I think not necessarily that there's a lot of androids because of the charisma thing built into this system, but there are definitely people who are like, the androids fought for their freedom and you guys will get yours too. There's a lot of positive support.
Nice.
Anything else? No.
You.
Day 2, and I think as we kind of close in on the hope from the outside, we see the packed world, we see that massive sun, and even that is an industry in itself. We see ships coming and going from the sun. We know that there is a gas mine within the sun, and there's where Ifrits live, and these other kind of different Jinn and stuff like that. Then we see all the other planets going through Avalon and Castrovel, and we see all the different kind of traffic that's going to and from them. And the Pact World is a buzzing system. It is known as the heart of the entire galaxy because of the Starstone reactor at the core of Absalom Station. Which again, we see that 6-pointed star going around. We also see Verces and your trail from them, and we see at this point that Triaxus is just across the Diaspora, and you guys have to start making your way through the asteroid band. The Diaspora itself is an interesting place. Not only is it home to many races, beings, it's also the remnants of 2 planets that collided. And within that, there were mass civilizations. There were, that were just destroyed in an instant when it happened. Some of these asteroids are football size. Others they blot out huge areas of stars, hundreds of kilometers in width. You can see dwarven mining guilds which will just have like this scaffolding all around them and ships coming and going, very much like, you know, Nowhere in Guardians of the Galaxy, like that, but an asteroid. You just see like tons of like mining ships just exiting out, and like there's the ants leaving an anthill. They're the kind of asteroids that, you know, you'll find here, and there are millions of them. This constantly moving river of rock. Some of them teem with life, other ones seem to lay barren, and yeah, it's actually quite hard to navigate through there. There are also tons of ships all over the place. It's a mix of people traveling through, a mix of traders who work here, vessels coming from other systems, and like it's not just like vessels your size. There are colossal starships like moving through here. We're talking like super Star Destroyer size, like miles in length, and they, compared to some of the asteroids, still look minute. As you spend the day going through this graveyard, does anybody do anything?
Yeah. Where's Pez?
Probably in the pilot seat. He wouldn't trust autopilot to kind of navigate through.
Sure.
So he's just kind of plugged in, very much with.
Do a piloting check.
Actually, I'm going to use my profession because I was just about to say you see him using like an N64 controller, that sort of like trident shape.
Nice.
So that's 30.
Yeah, cool. Everything seems to be going swell.
Oh, great.
Pew pew.
I'm going to come up with a hot chocolate and just kind of pop it on your console.
Thank you. You just kind of see him trying to like one-handedly pick it up without breaking like eye contact.
Do you want a straw?
Please.
Okay.
Can I have it in my sippy cup?
Yeah,
He just passes across.
Yeah.
There's like space one.
Okay, it's hot.
Thank
blow on
you.
Thank you. Good boy. Pez,
Yes.
if you've got a second,
Let me just get past this. Yes.
you can save. It's fine. But there's a save point.
We're live in the game.
Okay, I don't understand this. I don't understand your techie wacky. Pez, I just want to check in. How are you doing?
Emotionally, or
Yeah, like how you feeling?
it feels a bit empty still without Sylph and Bruce, but and Wiley's not finally breaking everything I'm trying to make.
That's good. I know you and Sylph were close.
Yes, she made me money.
That's all. Do you know what, Pez? I was a bit worried about you, now I'm not. I just, I just wanted to reiterate with you, Pez, that we very much value you on this crew, and you're doing amazing things, and I know it's been a bit of a culture shock.
Yes.
Which is something I can definitely relate to. Don't let it change who you are at your core.
I've seen a lot of this universe coming onto the Orion's home, and I'd be lying to say if it hasn't scared me. It's changed how I view not just Absalon, but the whole universe and the Pact. It's changed my view on myself and what I want from it. With that, he pulls out this little trading card, the one that he made, probably his second episode in. It's the TJ Squeakerson trading card. And he asks, it's like one of one, and just passes it over.
Oh, shit, I want kids.
Not goblin kids, you don't.
Not goblin. TJ's gonna sign it. And he's gonna.
What's your name again?
What was that? Bez. I'm gonna write to the greatest mechanic I've had the pleasure of meeting, a fine young man, and an excellent Starfinder. And I'm just gonna slide it back on over to him.
He kind of just as much as he's kind of disassociated from it, because he very much doesn't talk about stuff, you just see him stare into the front of out the front of the ship, and just kind of, you can tell his piloting's not what it was. I'm quite happy to make a roll with disadvantage on that, just to see if...
We all die.
But you kind of...
Don't risk the ship.
No, but he is right.
Yeah.
I
Because
would like you to roll a d20 for me, please. What's your piloting modifier?
It's plus 19.
Yeah, okay.
So even with that, it's like 26.
26, okay.
I think going from a 30 to a 26, all of a sudden the ride's not as smooth.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I'm noticing an asteroid a little bit out. I'm noticing an asteroid a little bit too late, so instead of it being like a smooth flight, it's kind of quick turns, kind of course correcting.
26, you say, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Friends, you say.
Yeah.
Carry on and I'll deal with this in a minute.
Fuck.
Crash the ship, you said.
Yeah, it's just kind of those little sort of subtle things that you might or may not get on.
Banger of a number.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Just, you've always got a home here. Even if you decide you want to go off and at any point do your own thing and see the stars for yourself, you are always going to have a hope on the home. A home on the home. I've already had 4 hours of it. Home on the home. Hope on the home. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure you knew that, Pez.
Thank you.
I think as Orion's Hope glides through the shattered expanse of the Diaspora, the ship's lights skimming over drifting asteroids, some no bigger than rubble, others so vast they block the stars. You see maybe a smaller one off the thrusters at the back as this happens. And for a moment when that happens, it's only the hum of the engines and the quiet crack of the stone brushing against the shields. You kind of enter into a slightly more open area of the Diaspora where maybe one of these big ones kind of passes you by, and now it's kind of they're still kilometers in size, but nowhere near as big as the one you've just kind of had to pilot around. The silence breaks, and immediately whap, whap, klaxons start going off everywhere all over the ship. The lights start turning red, and it is one of those moments where you are having this emotional moment, and all of a sudden, bwap, 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 dozens of smaller vessels slip out from the shadows of rock and ruin, engines flaring as they surround you like a pack of predators.
Oh no.
But it isn't the swarm of ships that shocks you, it's what follows.
Oh no!
3 colossal ships drift into view, each marked with the same emblem, a skull stripped of its features, replaced by a single empty circle at its centre. The symbol stares at you from their armoured hulls like an unblinking eye. The smallest of these 3 vessels is a nightmare of black steel. Its surface swallows the light, shadows bleed from it. It's like the vessel itself is leaking darkness. Stars bend and distort around its edges, making it look less like a ship and more like a wound in space.
Jesus Christ.
Behind
No,
it.
keep that one inside.
Behind it, however, comes something far more brutal. The second ship crawls into view, insectile in its form, its vast hull bristling with heavy plating. 3 massive grappling arms stretch from its prow, each jointed and claw-like, ready to seize and tear, and one arm ends not in a claw, but in a colossal circular saw that spins slowly. Its teeth glinting the reflected starlight back at you. Anybody who's got ranks in piloting can make me a check. While you roll that, we can carry on.
Of course, it's a cocker.
And then, even further back behind this second ship, blotting out whole fields of stars, the third Titan arrives. Larger than both the others combined, it bears the shape of a flying fortress, vast, angular, and bristling with hangar bays, and you see swarms of ships just pouring out of them. This is no mere warship. It is a carrier. What were those piloting checks if you have ranks in them?
20.
Sorry. 22.
38 with a natural 20.
What do you mean by having ranks in it?
So if you are trained in it,
So if you've got
I don't
any of
think
those
I
ones,
am.
no.
I didn't think I was anyway, so
you
yeah,
can
I
give me a
didn't do it.
culture check, however.
Sure.
You guys can actually do that as well.
What's Roy doing?
You got Roy out.
Yeah.
Oh, Roy is going
He's
nuts.
a tugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like Roy out of the glove and you see this orb like appear out of this glove that TJ wears, and it is just like you are in proximity.
Ah!
And it is.
There it is.
Put that fucker away, will you? Christ, Roy.
Down, Roy.
Jesus.
Roy doesn't go away.
Oh, no! Yeah, that's what I get for being honest.
Culture checks.
22.
Okay.
31.
12.
29.
Roll up this normally.
The mix of ships pouring out of this is a mix of vessels that you've either seen before or common. Some of them are like basic fighters that you would see within the Pact World's Navy that have been obviously redecorated to then have this symbol on them. There are steward vessels that have clearly been retaken. There's one called a Banshee, which looks like it essentially looks like an Apache with the two seats, like the Cheyenne actually,
Yeah.
but it's got like two like rotor blades on either side of it. Again, completely refitted out to be within this band of whoever this is. You see not just fighters, but then like other interceptors, other freighters that are all kind of like medium in size, kind of about the biggest being the same as you, are pouring out of a Horde Master. The Horde Master is a huge, huge vessel, and it's the one at the back. This thing clearly carries whatever this fleet's ships are, and is a huge, huge hauler. The other one with these claws is a Dashat's Griffin. It's infamous freighter turned predator, a design beloved by scrappers and pirates for its terrifying efficiency in rending ships apart. And the other one is a retrofitted fucking sheep.
It's a retrofitted Toyota Yaris.
KC Galarian class battleship. This is a gargantuan battleship. Again, we're talking the smallest one being 4 times the size of the Hope. The biggest one being 30, 40 times the size of the Hope. And these things just swarm around you. We're going to go to break, and we will see you all in about 10 minutes' time. Buongiorno!
Buongiorno.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello! Good evening, Cecil. You got names that you think like you associate with like the upper echelons of society?
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
The handle's really hot on that one.
Ooh.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because you've been touching it.
Yeah.
Batty all year round.
Yeah.
Better fucking believe it.
Tarquin.
Yeah.
I quite like it though.
Tarquin.
So names you associate with the upper echelons of society.
Tarquin. Yes.
Have I mentioned?
Jerry.
Jerry? You Jerry and old right thrashing.
Well, Juniper is named after Dave heard a child being called in the middle class services in Gloucester. Gloucester?
Gloucester!
Please. That's a name. Gloucester!
And it was like Juniper. So I was like, oh, I actually quite like that. So that's why she called Juniper, because of after a middle class child. Yeah.
Gloucester Services.
Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Okay, Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Very warm.
It is very hot.
It is hot, my lord.
hot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like names that because
Rufus.
Rufus, yeah, that's it. Because I think that's an older common name, but then became and there's one in Alice in Wonderland. Hamish.
Oh yes, Hamish.
I
I quite like Hamish.
I love Hamish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Scottish though, more than like it.
Hamish.
Hamish.
Yeah, but I think it's been...
Hamish MacTaggart.
Hamish. I need to go to the bathroom. That's all I do. I'm trying to think like who's got the poshest name amount of all of us. Out of all of us, because it's weird. Because I think yours is quite stereotypical Irish. I think even when we first met, I was like, spelled with the B in the weird place.
Yeah, it's funny because there aren't actually like... Actually, no, there were 4 Siobhans in my year at school.
Of course there were.
In Catholic school. But then after that, I've never really encountered any other Siobhans, really.
Because I think James and Jack, they're like pretty solid staple names.
Yeah.
You know, very
They
Bible.
are the basic bitch.
Yeah, like Jack, James,
There's a lot
John.
of Jacks.
Yeah.
Not so many Jameses, to be fair. Not these days.
Really?
That's quite
Loads of them.
Yeah.
I think it's more common than Jack.
I don't know if it's just
Yeah.
me. I think I've only known one James around like school and college. And
I like seeing all the Instagram reels. It's like this person with this letter is a dick, and it's always Jay. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you
I
guys.
used to teach a lot of James and Jacks.
There was 4 in our year. We all just got called by our surnames because it was easier than trying to remember who you were talking about.
yeah.
Only one other Ian in my my year group, and it's not a good name. It's not a good name.
I think I have one other Stephanie, but she was on the other side of the
It's quite an old
curriculum.
name as well. It's like it's like who takes a baby and calls it Ian or Stephanie. You know, I just
Well, my parents wanted to give me a short name, and then that didn't happen at all. I was going to be AJ.
full circle. There we are.
I was going to be
predicted it. I saw Darren Brown live once, and I'm predicting
I was
shit.
going to be Amy Jessica.
Really?
Yeah,
No, that's not for you.
it's not for me.
It's not for you.
Those
It's
exactly
like very
went,
millennial
yeah,
English
they went,
girl
no,
name. Yeah.
Stephanie.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about posh names, but Tarquin definitely is up there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Tarquin, get the shiving umbrella. That's what they do, right?
Esme is quite a modern upper class. And
I'm going to go the other way on that and say I know
it can,
Esmes that are.
it's either end. I've experienced it at either end. Esme's either come from quite a lovely middle class family, or Esme's come from a council estate.
And unfortunately,
And
that's
I've
the one I
taught
know.
both.
But are we talking like old style upper echelons? Or are we talking modern style? Like
Well, I don't know, I just posed the
like
question.
India,
Yeah, location names.
you know, August. You know, the names of the month and
I
countries.
think it's really
I
nice.
used to know an October Rose.
Fuck off.
I like that.
That's a
nice.
band name.
October
yeah,
Rose,
yeah.
Fair.
The October Roses.
October Road. Yeah, I like that. That's
Yeah.
a fantastic band name. I'll write that down. If I ever play music again, or if Jack ever gets in a band.
I saw a video the other day.
Okay. What do you think?
Believe how far back her legs went.
Jesus.
Wow. Yeah.
These knees are by her shoulders.
She is versatile.
I bet you thought that.
No, much more innocent than that. Something we used to work with. I forgot that we actually played in that same band together at that time, like briefly. It was like
Yeah, we did.
a
Yeah.
bit of a project. I saw a video on the social. I was like, "We fucking did!" It was like you and I were in the video, and I thought, "What the fuck?"
And his
For some
legs
reason,
went
it's
right
gone out
back
of my
over
mind.
his head.
Completely
Yeah.
weird.
It was very
It's like,
brief, but it was good. Jack's a very good guitarist if you haven't heard him play.
Shucks.
You are very talented.
I'm okay.
At least somewhere. Not in bed.
You don't know.
Yeah, we do.
It's alright, mate. Don't worry, you'll get better.
What was that thing where you put them down here? Can we train you?
Let's do what? I just shrug.
Just say yes or no. Just consent.
That's not how this goes.
You did literally give me an item that I could roll the dice and control noises that you make.
I love
so
the item. It's
you-
fine. I don't mind that whatsoever.
Well,
I don't know what I'm consenting to.
well,
Because usually when you give consent, there's a reason. Like there's like a.
The
What are you
parameters are
consenting?
there.
Imagine just be like, I don't know who you are, but I'm just giving you consent.
Yeah.
Do it as you will.
Or just straight up, just like I don't know who you are, but do you consent?
That's creepy. That's
well, yeah, to what? Yeah.
That's a modern creep right
Yeah.
there. I think that is like, no, I consent. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. There you go.
No.
Anyway.
And it's a word everyone should know.
Yeah.
So obviously, you guys begin making your way to Triaxus. Now, Junie won't know this, but many moons ago, about a week ago, in game, this crew happened across a raiding party. A raiding party that seemed to belong to a crew of
Yeah.
Oh, I said some shit.
people
Oh yes.
I said some shit, didn't I?
have cropped up in the past.
Forgot that.
Not only have they cropped up
Oh, no.
with the smuggling of the decimal eggs by being the third party that went to Aslanti space and were bringing them back for Dynatech in the guise of being couriers, essentially, bringing back these silks that they would then go to Dynatech, which again, another layer to the kind of like misleadings of things, because Dynatech clearly at the time used them as a like, oh, we didn't know they were smuggling, but then you guys got around it first and found out, and you know, it was another way to have a patsy or a scapegoat, another fall guy from the company, these pirates. And a name came up, Shadow Captain Tal D.
Yeah.
You run into these raiders recently, and they're attacking a vessel called the Sukarisa, a medical frigate on a mission to help people. And these guys are rammed into it, they've killed half the crew, and they are just taking whatever they can when, as Starfinders, do what they do best and stepped in. Realising the connection and knowing there's a possibility after a vision from Desna that Shadow Captain Taldi might be in possession of one of these orbs, these guardian orbs that have been in the periphery or around this crew from the very start of the campaign. Call them out and send the sole survivor of that pirate crew back, saying the Orion's Hope is looking for them.
Yeah.
And Ida Katoro,
Forgot I did it.
the name of a previous crew member
Helmet is on my desk.
whose previous captaincy with the Cyber Corsairs was cut short by his own crew, who appeared to have sold him out to Shadow Captain Taldi and gone and joined his merry band of pirates.
We fucked, yes.
Oh shit, I forgot.
What did we think was going to happen?
Oh,
at the
not
time?
this. I thought we might get a phone call.
Come on, be weird. Yes. They're fucking pirates. Come on.
What were we thinking?
Jesus.
Spoiler, we won.
Yes.
Correct.
I knew we should have killed him.
I'm just a little guy.
Oh,
Oh no. We've also got his robot, T2.
wasn't that just hanging out in the drift?
Yeah, but we found that it's actually belonged to the Shadow Captain.
I
Or
doubt
at least
that's going to mean anything.
Somebody
you
within
never
there.
know. Someone could really want T2 back.
That is
really
such wishful thinking.
No, you've got to believe.
That's all we can fucking do at this point.
Yeah.
That's all we've got.
Just go down. Don't put those sounds on.
We're hoping not for.
You what?
Screams.
He's the wrong one. I'm getting used to it still, alright? I changed one earlier.
We're not there yet.
We're on it back about 30 minutes.
This one's going to start with somebody talk. I customised one earlier, and I think I I don't know where I put it. I'm still learning. I'm learning.
I'm learning.
It's like me with ball and paper.
Yeah. So role and play fucking.
Fuck up.
There's a voice that's not supposed to be there. Probably going to come in at some point. So, we are going to...
Wonderful world of words.
So hard. Don't clip that out of context.
It's just so hard.
These swarms of small fighters, frigates, it's a...
Fucking hell.
Dave, shut up! It sounds like Doom.
Keep it in. We fucking love it. We'll improv, that's what it's all about.
I love this is obviously happened in your ship. It's a sword! This is pirate battle in Steel Talon's lair, apparently.
Wow.
That I had customised earlier.
Dave's just arming himself with
Oh my
swords.
god.
He's ready.
Oh, that's
Flips
really...
down an eye patch.
Oh my god.
Oh, I really have to learn what I'm doing with this better. Oh well, we're going to carry on with that. Enjoy that podcast. I am going to flip over to this over here.
I'm zoomed in.
These vessels begin to swarm around Orion's home. Now, for your benefit, Siobhan, each one of these hexes represents 3 kilometres.
Okay.
So,
It's alright, I'm not telling when my drunk is.
Guys, careful, that's a new couch.
Fucking
there's
hell.
the claps. It's like, this is going to be an ad-lib nightmare.
Love it.
Improv now. Come on.
So,
Yes,
each one of these hexes represents 3 kilometres. You can't end in another person's space, but you can pass through them and stuff. There are still things like attacks of opportunity, and this is going to work like a separate game within Starfinder.
Right.
Don't worry too much about it at the moment. We will take you along it as we go. These ships begin to swarm all around the host, and they are still a few kilometres away, but the 3 main ones are these 3 over here for you guys. The smaller one, which looks like shadows, are just seeping from it.
Oh my
I may have to stop up in a minute.
No, Bez.
Just give me a recall knowledge check.
Okay.
All of us? Junior?
I think you're still in the engine room. You said you were. So
You know what?
Didn't do it yesterday.
I'm gonna.
All right then.
Thank you. That's what I think.
Cool.
You can't. Oh, on yours.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I'm a-
Yeah. Okay. So you can't use it on somebody else's.
And I'm not doing it because it makes no sense.
You don't.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
14.
Okay.
14.
10.
9.
Okay. You can sense that there is. And Roy won't go away.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, and there is like instantly a like here. It's here. It's
Alright.
here. There's one here. You kind of want it to.
Oh no.
It's not as strong as what Roy Orbison is doing, but like, you are like, yeah.
Is the shadow coming out of the ship similar to the shadow that we've seen in Desna Visions and also?
Yes to Desna Visions,
Yeah.
but not to what you saw with Vorag.
Cool.
But yes, 100%, those Desna Visions, that's the shadow that you saw moving through the drift and through space. It's
T2 on the synth.
Someone just pick a let's check gun.
Thrusters are backfiring, don't worry about it.
What's going on out there?
I made some changes, it didn't quite go so well.
God's sake, Kaz! You
Okay,
get
I'm
2
gonna try this
kisses
one.
in you and you're a mess!
Look, I'm a bit rusty, okay?
I heard Skrillex go.
The jukebox! It's on.
God, how loud? Too loud, Fluffy says.
It's just right, I don't know what.
Everything's fine!
If I can't work it out, then I'm going to have to just go back to just my epidemic stuff in a little bit. However, he says, the one in the middle here is the one that is like seeping that shadow. You don't get that same essence of what you saw from Roy when you were offered power, nor what you saw from Vorag when he activated some of his abilities, but there is definitely a shadow. But then you think of the Shadow Captain.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. This one here is going to be that one that's got like the insectoid-like face, and then like that big old tail and those claws and the buzzsaw on it as well. Wilhelm scream. And this one here, although this one looks like a landing falcon, again the ship is like.
I promise it's not.
The actual ship itself, and I don't even know if you guys will see it because this printout's not great, is a massive hauler essentially with like hangar bays out the front, out the back, around the sides.
I
It
would
is
be AAC.
a massive carrier vessel. You watch as from the front of the smaller vessel, something projects from it.
Best time.
A hologram is projected out that is like a kilometre tall of a very familiar looking helm with horns and then a sort of like cyber set of glyphs all around the outside of it. And it is on fire and it just burns up.
Someone is compensating.
TJ?
Yeah.
Is that the...
Yeah, that's that.
That symbol's not the symbol of the Shadow Captain.
Yeah.
But it very much reminds you of Ida's helm.
Yeah. Which is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But June's like looking at the hologram.
Is in the
looking
film
at
last night, yeah. The guy who
making the
exploded.
connections just
Yeah.
so yeah.
Guys, I'm really sorry. I think I'm really fucked up.
Well, it's what the old to us.
Yeah, I'm feeling things and I can't get rid of Roy. So I'm just gonna sing because I'm nervous. I want the orb.
It's not quite the circumstances we're looking for.
No. No.
Can we just give them the helmet?
I don't think
think
they want
they care
the
about
helmet.
that.
I think they want something else.
I don't know.
Does a 42 hit the hope?
Do you even need to ask?
This will be against your regular
I don't
AC.
declare.
Oh, Christ.
I've never been late to any appointment.
Yeah, well, it does hit. Let me make sure I get it up
Do we
here.
have the hope sheet?
It's just a Bible at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so good because I spent like half an hour before the stream sorting out like the sound list and stuff like that and thought I'd saved it and it's not there. And I'm like, oh!
This is great though.
So it does hit,
Yeah.
but what?
Okay. I'm not worried about the system. I just need to know it hits.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, not 100%.
Whoa.
You watch as, and like I imagine the hope shields are just up constantly.
Yeah.
Cool. As let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 individuals all tied together smash into the shields.
Hello.
You see, in various different, and you've met pirates before, and they're like mismatched armor, and you can see these guys have like got like parts of their plate have like been scratched off in some kind of disfigurement of their armor, and you can see over it is that what you know to be the sigil of Shadow Captain Taldi, that like simple skull with that single circle in the middle. You see,
Sword foil.
there is. I mean, everybody give me a perception check. We'll see how many of these you see.
A C.
Shit. Better?
Better.
Better you are.
Yes.
I don't declare.
38.
Yeah.
24.
21.
27.
Okay, so you definitely see like this group of people have been tied together. They like smash into the shields, and the shields are like causing their like bodies to like judder and their like heads and stuff. They're all dead just from the impact alone. Probably the sheer amount of kilometers they've just traveled at high speed from a torpedo tube. And you see.
Were they alive before they came?
Probably.
Okay. So they're like trying to breach us.
Nope.
Oh,
No,
they're just
no, they're
firing
using-
people.
This
at
is
us.
fucked up shit. This is
You see,
What the fuck?
and it fires through that holograph image that's like on fire. It smashes into like where the cockpit is, like the bridge.
Hello.
You see a half elf, a Shirin, a Yosoki, a Vesk, a Kasatha. There is an android. I don't think they'd survive the damage of hitting your shields. It doesn't do damage to your shields. These are just people hitting them. And a Lashunta, another Vesk, and a human. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, would it be reasonable to assume this is Ida's crew?
As you imagine, a crew
Yeah.
have been tied together and just fired into your ship.
I'm just gonna pat the helmet. Good.
I think we need to roll initiative. And we'll go from there. So, how this works in Starship is you don't need to roll initiative. What's going to happen is the pilot of the ship is going to roll a piloting check, and we go from there. I have these in groups, and we'll see where people go in order and stuff like that, to how things play out, because I don't want to just go into it. Pez, do you want to roll up the hope?
Is
Okay, what did the hope get?
20. It's the lowest I could have got.
Is that now one?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Okay, so group red will be these guys over here. Group blue will be these guys just here.
Blessed.
Well, your piloting modifier is way better than theirs, so they're going to go after under you.
I know we rolled it round, don't we?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yellow
Forget it, man.
will be these guys here.
We're not fighting, right?
I'm gonna open one straight away. Let's be real.
Let's
Just like
Punch it.
manage expectation here.
And the art of war is knowing when you're defeated.
Indeed.
That's what they say.
I know. Kaz, remember way back when we had that bollocks discussion about when we'd run, when the shields were at like something percent? I don't think we need to take that into account anymore, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think this is happening. You just see the windscreen wiper slowly like wipe up the crew.
So this is the crew of the helmet lady. who's
So
deceased,
this,
but you have the
yes,
helmet.
the helmet lady.
Yes.
So Ida Kotoro, who you saw in the
Yes.
film last night.
There was a lot of information.
There was a lot of information. So Ida was with us for a time. We found him on Koshoria. He was imprisoned because his crew had basically mutinied against him.
Oh,
And
not a
wanted
lady. I don't know why I thought you.
I mean, he had a very feminine figure. To Shadow Captain Taldi, who's now apparently spaced the buggers. And that's interesting. Yeah, just I think that would make Ida happy.
What do we say? I mean,
Hello.
should we
Goodbye.
request an in-person meeting?
I think we should request a chat and a talk and sort this all out like fairly civilized spacefarers. Speeple.
Pirates are people too.
Pirates are people too. The third.
Well,
Time to bring up my Starship Compact cheat sheet.
Yep.
Copyright right.
Don't make faces like that, Ian. No.
I mean, we can't be expecting to go onto their ship.
No, we're probably going to have to allow them to board.
In an engineering phase, so how combat works here is there are 3 phases to starship combat. There is an engineering phase where somebody in an engineering crew position can give like buffs to the ship's systems, to other things around there. Then there'll be a helm phase where everybody moves in initiative order, which goes from slower ship first to faster ship, so that basically the faster ship gets to know where people are going. And then it's the gunnery phase, where it goes from the faster ship to the slower ship, but technically all guns fire at the same time. So essentially this is a huge starship battle. Engineering, is anything happening over this side with Kaz? And captains can go whenever they want.
Captain's going to slide right in. And I'm trying to open comms. Particularly seeing if I can get the ship with the big smoke. I'm not trying to do a taunt or anything. I am just opening the comms to be like, hello, this is Captain TJ Squeakerson of the Orion's Hope. I assume we're in the presence of the Shadow Captain Taldi. Lovely to meet you. I'm glad you got our message. Thanks for spacing Ida's crew. That's actually incredibly helpful. Do you want to chat?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Sure. Diplomacy. Oh, well, I'm going to spend a hero point on that bugger.
That now one was it?
It wasn't that one. There you go.
Second hero point in!
That's better, thank you. Yeah. Whoa, no, come back. No, that's gone forever, I'll get that one. So I'm nervous. Hold on. 47.
It's a natural 1 on my part.
Oh, hell yeah.
You start seeing like laser weapons are charging up, and like, you know,
Stop it.
One of them's still alive.
they the channel opens and you like send this across and the screen reopens, and on the other, like, what comes back is essentially a black screen with like a blue kind of turquoise skull shape on it and like a bright yellow light in the center of it, like almost like burns to like look at for a second, even over your screen. And you say "Mah, mah, 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 mah,"
I've heard that before.
yeah, you have. What would they say? So you've done us a favour.
Just want to chat. Oh. Did you provide the voice for that? Oh.
That's all I was good for.
Oh.
What was the name of Ida's racer?
I don't think I ever actually came up with one.
What's the name of Ida's racer?
I've got his keys.
Bullet Bill.
I never came up with one. I think it was like
Speedy Sid.
I think it was just something like I think it's like the Obsidian Blade.
Oh.
Jesus.
Tell us where the obsidian blade is, Katoro.
Oh, okay. Am I allowed? Can I respond in this time, or do I have to wait around?
I'll give you a quick response.
Okay. Oh, so small thing. Ida's dead. But as his executor of his will, we do have some things that belong to you. Hence why we've been trying to find you. It's bluff, isn't it?
Yeah, give me a check.
Oh yes. So that is going to be. What's 19? 44.
Every time.
Damn, that's play.
Damn that boy.
What'd you roll?
44. For my half truth. He is dead.
Yeah.
I'm just not the executor of his will.
Yeah.
Self-appointed.
Indeed. Well, I do have all his shit.
Very well. Come aboard and we will discuss further. Dock with the Voidmaw. And the biggest of the ships, which is the carrier one, a docking bay, is pinged.
Okay.
And they are firing lasers. They're like some of them are like doing it over you, some of them are like doing it around you.
Let's do that then. T2, I think you might want to come with us for this one. Thanks, T2.
Now that's what we're adding.
You are in control of T2.
Cool.
You have to RP that now.
Okay.
I have a question about how would the stewards kind of respond to kind of cooperating with pirates?
It's not the best situation.
No.
It's one of those ones where
I'm gonna unblur it. Is it blurry?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Come on now.
that's very much their laugh.
Oh,
Warrior?
The problem here is that, what you notice is that, stewardships have clearly been taken.
Yeah.
And, that's, one, not okay.
Yeah.
Two, these guys must mean business. You can give me a culture check. That bluff check was incredible, by the way. They have a really high sense motive, and I rolled a 16, and you still beat it.
31. I did that all by myself.
Big girl rolls.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Piracy throughout the Pact World is a problem because why wouldn't it be? But knowing that there are certain pirate lords who kind of rule from a place called Broken Rock here in the Diaspora, Shadow Captain Taldi is one of them. This is a very powerful pirate. To even have a fleet, and you know the fleet is called the Scythe Fleet. They are renowned for just destroying everyone they come into contact with. And whereas
It has blurred up a lot.
Guess yours, it's silky crossover.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise. It's one of Edith's crew.
Oh, the
why are you not focusing? Well, I guess we're going to just have a map that's slightly out of focus for now. It's not a great situation, but what you know is that whereas some pirates and the pirate lords will actively send people to tell stories or leave people alive, so that those Shadow Captain Taldi doesn't do that. If anything, they're the one you know the least about. They are renowned for being just ruthless, and there's probably a reason for that. That's up to you how you want to act in this moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were given a docking.
Let's go have a pirate picnic.
Well, Bez points towards where we need to go, I suppose.
You just see him kind of shakingly
can do
engage it. He's not even using a controller, he's just using the old style sort of manual controls
So we've been through worse. Let's be honest, come on.
These vessels, and I know I should.
Does it lie to the dial?
Bluff check that.
You quite literally begin to pilot it towards it, and these other vessels swarm you. They are around you constantly, and they're very fast-moving interceptors and stuff. You fought some before. Some of them are the same. Some of them are wildly different. Some of them armed with heavier, more target lock-based weapons. Some of them are just blasters, and you begin moving your way towards this Horde Master. It's been called the Voidmaw. The image being projected disappears, and you watch as just these ships just keep you on track for this ship until you get close enough that like the hope begins to feel small. And like you live in this ship a lot of the time and it is comfortable. And it's as you get, you know, say like for example it is like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. It's 30 kilometers away from here. Within 10 kilometers of it, you can't see the starscape behind it. You get even closer and you see like these interceptors all start like either docking with like individual clamps on the side of it or going into hangar bays, and some are leading you into one at the very tip of the ship. It would be the right hand one as you approach that you are being taken into, and you can see inside it maybe 100, 150 personnel. Some of them working this hangar bay, others security detail, like all like in various states of pirate dress. And again, this whole like display of like blasters going off around the ship is like brings you in. It's quite an intimidating situation, and you get why this ship is called the Voidmaw, as
I saw a looming pizza box.
you get why it's called the Voidmaw, because as you enter it, like even like the opening for the hangar bay, even with Absalom Station, it's quite tight to get ships in and out of the docking bays. This is colossal. You could fit 4 or 5 hopes next to each other going through this entranceway alone, just to give you the scale. And as you come in, like some of those interceptors come in with you, some of them stay on the outside, and yeah, you're not sure where to put it down. You tell me what it is, where you start to try and position the ship. No one's like bringing you in.
Yeah. I think with like nerves instead of going for like showing off or anything, it's kind of like trying to find a place that I can like almost like easily park. Yeah.
Wait for the voice.
Who are you? How do I play this compartment?
Okay.
That's what I took out earlier.
Yeah, fair
That's
enough.
now in there. There's,
Who are you?
Who are
I already played this chamber.
Yeah, I think as I'm like going in, it's kind of like I have this moment of like the anxiety kicks in. I'm like, actually, we probably need to kind of have a bit more of like a prowess with us. So you kind of just see Pez kind of like do a little shake, and his visor just kind of flicks back a bit, and he kind of like steels himself and kind of just actually like puts in gentle, kind of almost like with bravado.
Give me a piloting check.
Jesus.
26.
Not a problem. I think as well as you pass the other ship, and you are getting a couple of kilometers away from where the this main lead vessel is that leaks these shadows. Again, Roy is just like and like it is just wanting to go on that ship. They like the pull is unreal from them. Like you probably, that's the strongest it's ever felt, minus being on Kashoria.
Right. In order to get this orb, I think I have to hide you, my dude. Can you please get back in the glove? Roy, you fucking with me, man. I'm gonna hide it in my. Hang on, I've got stuff for it. Fuck!
Mouth it?
I can't because it glows. I've done that before.
Is it like attached to you?
I'm just holding it. I'm just gonna hold it.
And it's
Right,
not
okay.
the only one. You can see
No.
that like Pez is also carrying one of these like glowing orbs.
Right.
Strapped to like a backpack. You
Go
can
with it,
see
yeah.
like a glow,
Interesting.
but you can't work out. It just looks like my backpack's almost glowing.
Was this in the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, the very first planet they went to as a crew
The footage
was
is a bit shit.
yeah, this
The black coming out of.
Yeah.
It's like a black ooze coming
Yeah,
out
there's
of
like an
Thorax
oozing
body.
Yeah, we dug up Vorax's corpse. But actually, no, you wouldn't have counted that because it was Vorax, so that bit would actually just have been like just a random smoke, like a hard cut, and then some random smoke.
Just his foot.
Yeah.
You don't have one.
I do have one.
Oh, you
Yeah.
do? You
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think
Wait,
like,
where do I
keeps
get
it in like a really deep.
Here.
I think he's in like a really deep pocket of his jacket.
No,
You've got
because
the
you've
papoose.
got the papoose.
Yes,
You've got the silk
right.
papoose.
Papoose. So it's just kind of like somewhere.
Fascinating.
Not secure at all. Just an opened.
Oh, okay. In that case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my old cape, and I'm going to like wear it on the side, so it's sort of just always tucked in under the cape, and I'm going to grab Ida's helmet and his house keys.
House keys.
Sorted.
It's one of the items.
Yep. And I said I'd had them.
The ship, and you begin to kind of power down. The thrusters begin to power down, and another comm comes in, and it would be from this vessel itself. Wouldn't be them personally, but it would be.
We are inside the ship, not like docked on the outside. Is that correct?
No, you are inside this massive
So
hangar bay.
just mental
Like-
image.
You could get like 5 hopes through the door, like through the wall of this hangar bay, and inside it, it's just even more expansive. Like you are inside a capital ship at this point, and this is the biggest one of the 3. A comm pops up, and you would see a human, looking pretty scraggly. They've got like sleeked brown hair that's kind of like down, parted to like one side and like almost flat to their head. They're quite wiry in terms of frame. They're not like that built or anything, and they look quite grubby. Like there's like an oil smudge on their face. This is Deck Commander Orlos. Power down your ship, disarm yourselves, and step outside. Welcome to the Void Maw.
Thank you. Lovely docking bay you have here.
Start to shut off thrusters and make sure everything's off.
Yep. All right. We good, gang?
Never a dull day.
No. Welcome.
Yes.
Oddly, this isn't far from what we're used to.
I was just about to ask that question.
Welcome.
This is the second day of the journey.
Many more to
Yeah.
come.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Another question. Sorry. Would pirates not like stewards? I think Jean's going to take the badge off that
Good
she
idea.
has very proudly. Definitely fasten up the coat. So like
Should have done a culture check now. Yeah, love him.
Okay, great.
best mates. You can like fasten up the coat a bit more so like her like it's not as obvious, and yeah, like that badge is going like under a pillow.
Under a pillow on the ship, yeah?
Yeah.
Spare Starfinder?
Yeah, no.
Alright,
Didn't
back in the
Roos
law
take
spire.
his?
Roos has
Roos
got.
took his off.
Yeah.
Roos.
No, Roos went with his.
Only left the
I
purple
think
mushroom.
we put Ida's back in the hall of dead Starfinders. I don't think we do have
That's
a
fine.
spare.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just a thought, maybe like.
Yeah. Do you want me to hide that badge in my cheeks?
Can you?
They're very dry.
Face cheeks.
Just be careful with the
That's fine.
sharp. Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Total eclipse.
Onwards.
Yes. I'm going to purposely not have any other normal weapons on me.
Please make sure they are off your character sheets. As in, like, unequip them.
Because it's my solar weapon. It's not an actual physical thing, is it?
It is a physical
Is it a physical
thing,
thing? Yeah. Oh no, it is. Yeah, it
It's a
is.
solar
yeah.
mote. It is still a solar crystal.
Okay.
Would you get rid of it? Would you have it off you? Would you keep it in orbit of you? Would you pocket it?
I think she's going to probably leave the pistol, but yeah, I think pocket that solar in my transparent pockets.
Yep, that's all safe.
No one will ever know.
Is that a sword in your
Literally said you got a
pocket?
transparent coat.
You did.
Yeah.
So can they see the uniform through it as well?
I love that.
Junie, would you like to borrow some clothing?
Yes.
We've got a fuck ton of freebooter 1 armor.
Well, I didn't really think I was going to have to be hiding things on this journey. So
Oh, hun.
no, I don't think I was quite informed on what I was getting
sweet
into.
summer steward.
So yes, I think I would.
That's a good for an
That is,
episode.
sweet summer steward. Yes, if you have a coat that is
I've got. We've got
not see-through.
so much freebooter
Kaz's
1.
wardrobe is only trench coats.
Yeah.
Black.
Feel free.
Do you have one that does? I'm quite partial to the covering of the. Well, not covering, but because it's transparent.
If I roll above a 10, I have.
Oh.
Making your own rules.
I was going to say thank you.
No.
Good.
What?
You don't have one.
But there is a thing
Not for that
just
colour.
the thing.
You do have just the thing, which is
Also, GG has like a whole box of clothing that used to belong to the old crew.
There is, in fact, now there wouldn't be a long trench coat. The best thing they've got, and they all did kind of have a somewhat matching uniform. They have these like white, like dirty white. They're like the top half of like an astronaut's
Oh yeah.
thing. So it's quite like a puffer jacket, and like you'll see that like there's a Z with a an orbiting star as like their image, and it's like cresting over. Well, that'd be over a what looks like a sunrise or a sunset behind it. But there are these jackets, but they're not like as long as your coat.
That's okay. So, well, no, I can definitely work with this. Lovely. Just, is there an inside pocket?
Yep.
Put it
I
in
think it's just a regular jacket.
Puts in the inside. Yeah, it definitely gets rid of the pistol though. So.
Have you unequipped weapons if you're unequipping weapons?
Yeah.
You don't need to unequip your solar weapon.
But I've unequipped my pistol.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I've got rid of my backlash.
I was gonna keep my microphone on me, but I think I won't equip it.
I've taken my pistols off and my braces off.
That's right.
Do I bring bear?
We're gonna bring T2 as well, so yeah, bring Bear. Yes, T2! But T2, we're gonna do a Caucasian chalk circle thing, so you choose who you wanna live with. It's a Brechtian play, don't worry about it.
They genuinely would respond like that. Like, you pretty much nailed their
There we go.
personality. They're just an astronaut. They,
Little sad trombone.
you guys, I guess, put down the back ramp of the Hope.
Yeah.
Open the cargo bay hold door. As soon as that ramp goes down and the door kind of opens, 10, 15 of these pirates begin marching up it.
Hello.
And they're like stormtrooper coordinated, but they are, coming up. And they are just like, they don't say anything to you, and they go into the ship.
Oh, okay, cool.
Make yourselves at home.
What you after?
They don't respond.
Rude.
And they are, as soon as they're in the cargo, they're like opening things, they're pulling things out, they are going through your stuff.
My dudes!
You sofa.
We just got this reupholstered!
Well, you're only in the cargo hold at this point, you can't see. You do see them like go through, and you hear like somebody like maybe chort and be like, look at this for a living arrangement.
We like it!
Check every cupboard. You guys start stepping off, and it's cold in here as well. It's just this like, I think with the Hope it's quite cozy because it's a living space, you're quite closed in and the air can be cycled quite warm. This I think is the first time, if you've not been on a capital ship before, that you really feel the cold of space while you're inside a ship. And it does kind of like creep into the bones quickly. And there are just multiple weapons pointed at you at this point. A Kasathan from the other side of the hangar you can see talking to, and I think you can just make out this deck commander that you spoke to, and they're kind of like pointing in different directions, and this Kasatha nods and they've for you, Kasathans have these like elongated like grey heads. They've got 4 arms. They're wearing, again, you can see like a mismatch of armor, which is very freebooter, but this one's kind of more put together and a bit more plated. They've got 2 wicked-looking blades at each side, and they have a respirator-like mouthpiece over the front of their face. They have these like solid black eyes. Terminator.
Junie, I didn't know.
Junie just thinks.
I'll be back.
And they begin moving their way over. I think a couple of these pirates probably come in behind you and just shove you guys forwards. Move.
What are you doing it? Jeez.
You talk, one just smashes you in the back of the head. Oh, it's not a big hit though, and they're not a big boy.
40 to hit.
I was all little.
That's only a 12 to hit.
It doesn't.
It shoves you, but it's like they were probably meant to put a bit more force into it, and probably weren't as effective as they thought. Shut it. And you guys are moving forwards, and then this Kasathan moves towards you. Welcome to the Dreadmore. I am Captain Jardaloon.
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 You all say that out loud.
No, we do not.
As a chorus, the Orion type goes, Jardaloon.
Let's open up 100 guns on you.
Oh,
How do
my
you spell
goodness.
Jardaloon?
JAR''DALOON.
Fuck yeah.
J-A.
Jardaloon. 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 Jardaloon.
And this is the Kasathan.
Why did you
Yes.
come and steal my ship?
And what have we caught today? And like they look over you, and this very like I think as they're closer, they become less androgynous and more female in nature.
You're right there, Jack.
What have I begun? Christ.
It's too fun not to do it. Please write that down.
Fucking for this session already.
And you turn back and you can see people like pulling plates off the outside of the Hope,
Oh dear.
and like them taking bits that maybe they want or they need. Make sure to clear their vessel of any useful items. Take apart anything that we could use. See if the vessel's up to scratch to use within the fleet. It appears you will all be staying with us. And so at that point, people basically kick you in the back of the knees to put you down to your knees. Do you resist?
No.
I don't think I can.
Yeah,
What would-
just a list, like, just. I don't know how I can a little bit resist.
Why do you resist?
Yeah, I think so. In like a trying to stand, like trying to make it not like, oh yeah, just sturdy legs.
Give me an athletics check.
She's not gonna like, just no. I just don't, it wouldn't happen. Athletics.
Yep. It's 8 on my dice.
Be good.
Shit.
15.
You resist just I get a 14. As they go to like kick you down. And like how do you resist this?
I don't know how androids work, like, internally, I guess, but it's kind of like, as they go to, like, kick the back of the knees, it's like, can kind of sense that it's about to happen and just, like, locks the knees in position and doesn't, like, just stares straight forward, doesn't say anything, just in a very, like, resilient, like, yeah.
The others have learned their place already. You should too. And she nods, and somebody is going to. That's only a 14 to hit. So I'm assuming it doesn't hit your KAC.
No.
No. As another one like uses like the butt of a rifle and like smashes it into your back. What do you do in this moment? For you guys, your armor is being removed.
Can I try and grab that? Is it rifle that was trying to hit me in the
Yes,
back?
yeah.
Just try and like.
Give me a reflex saving throw.
Where is that?
So as you're on your knees, people are like unclipping your arm.
Oh, whoa. Right now, right, we've been good up to this point. This is quite enough.
I don't think you quite understand the position you're in. And like you look around and you see like the hundreds of like pirates in here like jeering, like they're like gearing up and they're smiling and snarling. And I don't think you quite understand the position you're in.
I don't think you quite understand the position I put pirates like you in before.
I mean, you can give me an intimidate check.
Okay.
Used to have to hand the stick in.
I will get back to this one in a second. This is all happening
But I
simultaneously.
do have,
Yes.
which I will use.
I don't blame you.
That was.
It's only 26.
Let's just see a little bit.
Just trying to manifest a high number. Wow. Because if it rolls it again, you're cursed.
26.
Oh no, I know that anyway.
12 plus 25.
A lot.
Yeah. They will go for an attack on you. With a 3 on the dice. Does a 25 hit your KAC?
Yeah, obviously.
As they just punch down into your face. One of these like massive arms. Yeah, just one for now. You watch as like they flex and like just like knocks you down. You are only going to take
1,000 damage.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
You are here by the Shadow Captain's wishes, not by yours. You will play the game or you will die.
Spit out a little blood and just look back at him like, cool, bro.
At the same time, this guy like smashes into your back.
Okay, so I first of all rolled a nat 1, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to use
Hero
my
point.
lovely little necklace. And then I rolled a nat 1 again. So now I'm going to use.
Oh, Siobhan.
Good, I love the use of these in positions
Come
like
on,
this.
anything but a fucking one. Come on. Come on.
17.
God, it was a 3, so it was a 9.
No, I think like you go to catch it, they've retracted it in the right amount of time. They continue to remove your guys' armor. It's bear with you.
Yes.
Cool. They instantly like turn Bear over and begin to like lock their legs together with like you can tell they're used to like drones and stuff, and they've got like these manacles that like lock on to a drone's thing. Would Bear be trying to resist that?
No, but I think Pez would kind of not get up, be like, if one plate is out of place.
They kind of like laugh at you. Now, we'll take you to where you'll be staying while you're here, as like maybe like your breastplate hits the floor.
My tit. This literally is TJ's clothes.
Obviously, like, you've had this weird scuffle, so I think a couple more people, like, jump onto your back and they force you down at this point. And they begin to start looking at your armour, but with the colours you're wearing, it's like, we've got Steward! And they, like, look around and they see your Starfinder badges. Seems we have a crew of goody two-shoes. Always in the right place, or wrong place at the right time, aren't Starfinders?
Yeah, these ones particularly.
I'm used to it.
If you can unequip your armour for me, please.
My armour is
Let's watch this
under.
tank.
Because it's like, I've got my dress over it, because it's like a skin tight, like, kind of suit almost.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Fucking awful.
Oh, jeez.
Drop my lot as well.
Yep. Oh.
I think they noticed this.
Yeah.
They will give
You didn't have any
you.
option.
They'll take you to
No,
like
we were
one
gonna-
side of like this cargo hold and give you privacy to take it off.
Yeah.
But they demand it. They are like.
They noticed
They are
it,
like
yeah.
the armor now belongs to the Voidmore.
Rabid.
Okay.
There's a second, guys.
Sorry.
They're like that armor now belongs to the Voidmore. Remove it. You won't be needing it here with your. Well, your stewardship will come to an end, I'm sure, when the Shadow Captain sees.
Okay. I think, yeah, she just kind of nods. I think she's in that kind of mindset of if things aren't going to go this way, she's not going to engage with them at all. Okay, so I just have to unequip roll. And my... Yeah, so everything, yeah.
Where's Roy?
He's on me.
As your armor's taken, orbs are taken, Roy is taken, and as they take the orbs, you see. Give me a sense motive. Everybody can do this.
Yeah. 22.
38.
17.
19.
They definitely didn't go straight for them. They didn't like instantly see them and be like, "Give it." But when they do notice, and they're like, there is like a quick look of curiosity to this Kasathan, to Captain Jardaloon, as they notice the 3 items that you're carrying. Give those to me. And they start. One in each, like in 3 of their arms. When they make contact with Roy, they're like... And you feel that connection drop as they take Roy.
Remember who treated you well, Roy.
And there is like... You even see like the body kind of...
I'm just gonna sort of grin. Good luck.
Take them to the brig. And she turns around and you watch as other pirates are just like... They're not scrambling for your armor and stuff, but they are like trying to like see what's there. Is there anything else you're carrying on your person that is of worth, of note, of... and they fucking find the solar crystal,
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
They're like... I think like one of them pulls it out and looks at it and is like... Captain, a Solarian too. How wonderful.
I'm assuming my glove of storing would be taken.
Yep.
I'm guessing my custom rig would be taken.
Just everything.
Bear would no longer listen to me.
Okay, good to know.
I'm wearing my ring of whispers, but it does just look like a ring.
Let me see who's here currently. What does your Ring of Whispers look like for a
It
start?
just looks like a plain band, and TJ does wear it like a wedding band.
They're actually not interested in it.
Wicked.
They don't have somebody with them that's like detecting magic or anything.
I do have some stuff in my cheeks, just for full.
It does make talking hard, doesn't it, when you've got stuff in your cheeks?
No, it depends on how much though, because it's like there is.
What's in your cheeks?
I have a musical instrument euphonic,
Right.
a steward's badge.
No, it's not that hard. We got the guitar.
It's the little thing. It's the little organy thing, isn't it? And my guidebook to the Pact Worlds. Oh, and a golf club.
Right. Justify to me then.
It's a collapsible.
It's a
glass.
collapsible one. It's always been collapsible.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The golf club nearly swung it
I
for
know,
me.
but we've said from the very beginning.
Yeah.
They don't know of the Hostoki.
Yeah.
Therefore, they don't know to check your cheek pouches. Let's give one of the Yosokis a little check, though, shall we? See if they recognise.
Yeah.
Do you say if keep something in their cheeks as well?
They do. Yeah.
And these are homebrew subrace of
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Yosoki.
yeah.
I have a basic bitch Yosoki pirate here in front
Jesus
of me.
Christ! I don't have my. I didn't realize there was like a little thing at the bottom of this. I was like, what the fuck is in my tea? Secrets.
Sorry, wrong timing. Wrong timing.
Oh, up.
That was
That
bad.
came right up.
Didn't think about it.
I'll make this a life science check.
Oh, good.
I think because that way it's more like them recognizing your body. It's kind of like, or a medicine check. Which one do you think, life science or medicine? I'm not going to say which one they got modifiers in.
I think given the rarity of the Stokie,
Yep.
I'd say life science.
Okay.
For
So
what you've
9 on the
been looking
dice. I'd set the DC in my head at 15. Or should I do it one higher than what I get?
for. Good GM.
13.
You don't know me.
The stuff in your cheeks stays in your cheeks.
Safe and dry.
Can we, like, take note of who has taken the stuff? Like, our stuff in particular, because I think Judy would be maybe just trying to remember who took what.
Yeah, and I think what you see is, like, definitely people, like, kind of grabbing at stuff, seeing what's there, but you also see that they are, like, putting them into, like, a container.
Right, okay.
And whether that's to, like, for the captain to dish out or a quartermaster or something, but you can see that, like, it's more the interest in the stuff, and you've seen this before, when, like, thieves get hold of something and they're like, what's in here, what's in here? But there's still a bigger person that needs to be like, no, that's not yours, I'm having that, I get first pick.
Yeah.
You imagine pirate life is very similar to spike life.
Yeah.
Spike life!
At this point, you are then manhandled.
Oh.
Bear is also put in a container.
Oh.
And, like, it's not gentle. They're just like, thunk! And you are just, like, they're constantly, like, pushing on the back of your, like, whatever clothing you've got on after you've removed your armour. And it, like, forces you down almost. It's very uncomfortable. And they walk a good half an hour.
Jesus.
Oh, it's just like home.
Until you end up in an area of the ship that I think, again, it feels quite cold. And you can tell, like, this was probably once a proud vessel of the Skyfire Legion, but, like, there's, like, graffiti on certain corridors, or, like, you know, it's been lived in by pirates, and very much like the barracks that you found on Kashoria, where it's a bit more kind of, like, free-spirited rather than a defense team. That's definitely the case here. And you are taken to a large brig, where you walk inside this circular, it's like a pit that, like, you start at the top and you see there are cells on each layer. A lot of them are just empty and dark, but you see they have, like, force field entrances to all of them, and these, like, rusty barriers that, like, create these rings that go down. There's, like, ladders between each one, and there's the occasional, you probably see, like, a drunk pirate in one of them, or, like, somebody that, like, just maybe looks like they were probably taken from another ship at some point. And you were led down several layers until you meet with a orc who is quite large. Not just muscular, but also quite fat at the same time. They're kind of, like, boiling out of their armour. And they're like, more for the hold, is it?
Hello.
And they, like, shove you towards them, and, like, let's roll a dice. Let's see who's getting shoved first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. This one's the captain, and they just, like, shove you forwards, and he just, like, puts his hand out and, like, it, like, hits your, like, chest here, and he just, like, picks you up.
Hello.
Let's see how long you last, and just throws you into the cell next to him. You're not going to take damage from it, but, like, when you go in, he just, like, slams a thing on the side, and this, like, shield goes up. You are then each taken into the next cells. Bereft of gear, minus yourself with anything augmented, which they can't physically take from your body yet.
Yet.
And as soon as they're done, you're like, this warden or whoever they are, let's see how long these ones last then. And the lights just go out. And all that's left is, like, the shimmer of, like, the force fields in front of you. And I think you would see that, like, in a cell just opposite you is, like, a malnourished-looking, maybe, like, human woman who maybe has been there for quite some time, wearing a mixed match of, like, it's like an overall, but it's, like, in different patch colours. It's been patched up a lot. Maybe they were, like, part of this crew. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they're in this hole for some other reason. But, like, you see this, like, kind of, like, weakened look as she kind of, like, looks up across at you as you are imprisoned on the Void Wall. We'll come back next week to see what happens. Yeah, it wasn't until earlier yesterday, and I'll do this in the Drift debrief, that I was like, oh yeah, forgot you called in that.
So do we.
Yeah. We'll be back next week to see how our crew handle this situation. Otherwise, thank you so very, very much if you are here on Twitch. Stick around, because we're going to do the Drift debrief and talk about what just happened. Come up with episode name titles and have a jolly old time.
Yeah.
Or if you are on YouTube, go join our YouTube members. It'll be up on our members. Otherwise, thank you to my players here for what I thought was going to be a pretty nasty combat.
And instead it's a pretty nasty
I
and
thought we were going to fight that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about it in the Drift debrief. Otherwise, thank you so very much. We'll be back next week. May the dice gods be ever in your favour.
Goodbye.
Bye.